remember your comment. But we put up the clip of when we was talking about, because you was having your moment about daddy issues, about you get hit by a car.
I'm strong.
And that's like having a dad.
I'm always zone out.
If I get hit by a car, you said you get hit by a car,
the trauma,
you'll feel it 20 years later.
The trauma is always going to be there.
Not having your father in your life is equivalent to getting hit by a car, and then 20 years later, I feel the residual.
Definitely not equivalent. I was just trying to show
because I love when people give. I love when people give an analogy of something that's a fact and try to say that goes exactly with it. Because if you're gonna give me an analogy, give me something that's believable.
I actually thought his analogy was perfect.
That was actually a great analogy.
It was really.
It was just. It was not about the situation. It was more or less of how trauma works.
Okay, so now tell me 20 years later the residual effects.
I'm not you, bro.
Okay, then, but you seem like you was judging.
You don't have
so
kids,
back to the whole trolling thing. Just before you guys get, I wasn't. I literally based on the fact that you guys put it out on the social media, it's now left for me to either choose to engage or not. And based on that particular clip, I was. My interest was piqued, and it was a subject that I feel very passionate about, especially when it comes to mental health and just interpersonal relationships. And the fact that you said that now, as a boy, maybe I may have had daddy issues, but I'm a man now. I would not, and I don't have no daddy issues. No. This is based on the clips that I saw. I'm sure there's an extended version of more conversation that happened before and after, but based on this particular clip and the fact that it was said that whether it's now or later, if your dad was not present in your life, you're gonna have effects of that, right?
Effects. Effects is gonna influence certain decisions I make. Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna want. Okay, let me ask something.
Before I came in here and you made a joke to the girls, right? To the ladies that were here, because they're not females, they're women, young ladies. You made a comment that, you guys still talking about this? Maybe you guys got daddy issues. You see, from my perspective, I feel like a lot of times when daddy issues, that term is being used, is always often only thrown at women. And
I didn't do that.
I'm saying in general, right? So it's often mostly thrown at women. Oh, she got daddy issues, which you made a joke at with the girls just now, because y'all still talking about it. Maybe y'all got daddy issues.
I said he got daddy issues too.
Probably, but I feel that
I do. I know. Okay. Let's go. Continue.
That's a personal thing, right? So I feel like it was a perfect opportunity for me to say something on social, because you made a point, and I was not trying to come for you personally, but you made a point for me to step in and say something for other men to be aware that without their dad being in their life, but having an absentee father does create a ripple effect for you and your generations, whether negatively or positively. You could be like, my dad was in my life, but I'm going to be a better father than he ever was to me. But there's an effect of that. Some men are like, my dad wasn't there. I'm just going to do whatever I do. And subconsciously, they kind of live out the errors of their own father.
So your dad in your life, your dad not in your life, you have dad issues.
People got issues regardless. Right. I feel like it was just when you said it was I don't have issues, but we all got issues.
Okay, so for me personally, because I can't talk for everybody else, I always say that if you feel some type of way, I can't tell you how to feel. How I feel, I don't have no issues. I understand who I am. I feel like that was a learning experience. I feel like what happened to me before gives me an idea what I don't want to happen later on. So for me, it's not an issue. It's something I learned from. I fell down. He wasn't there to pick me up. So what did I do? Did I just stay on the floor?
You picked yourself up?
I picked myself up. So at the end of the day, is that an issue? If I decide tomorrow that, you know what, I have a child, because I don't have no kids. Okay, right? Tomorrow I decide I have a child. I want to be there. Is that an issue? Did I get an issue from my father because my father wasn't there?
So here's what I'm going to say to you. Based on that, I'm hearing that your mother raised you, right?
All right, but let me say a couple of things before you, because I know you're going to, because I'm ready, but let me say a couple of things so understand where I'm coming from. All right. So now, no father. Cool. No father, understand that he's not there. He walked away, right? So I have a kid. I understand that I don't want to walk away because I know if he was there, what it could have been. But he had the characteristics to be willing to walk away. If he was willing to walk away, was that really somebody I needed to raise me? That's what I'm saying. Like, you're gonna have issues either or. You decide to do what you do with your issues. It's not gonna. For me personally, my issues is something I'm gonna learn from. I'm gonna learn from it, and then I'm gonna move on. Example: you ever got your heart broke?
I've got my heart broken. Yeah.
And what you did?
Heal my heart.
Yeah. Did you have issues from that heart broken, or did you move on and did you learn from it?
It definitely scars you and how you interact with other people.
Yes,
No,
it's just like having no father.
you're guarded because you don't want to get your heart broken again.
I have scars from football injuries. It's not an issue today. I have scars when I play football all over.
That's surface, but that's
Uh-huh.
surface, right? That's surface. We're talking about a deeper, it's something that will impact you deeper, right? And how your father, why, and it's not just you, but anyone else, why someone chooses to leave your life, it could be for a gamut of different reasons, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just going back to the point of why I left a comment under that particular video, I felt like it was really imperative to have this larger discussion on daddy issues not being solely projected onto women, but also to men. And if you can't, like, we all need to understand how certain things are imprinted in our psyche, whether consciously or unconsciously, whether genetically. You probably have characteristics of your father, even though you may not have met him, and your mother probably say, you remind me of your dad. Like, you have to be so conscious of that and see how that affects you, whether it's not just in a physical aspect, but also on a spiritual level. Like, this is really, really deep. We're talking about interpersonal relationships. Your dad's spirit lives in you. He laid with your mother. That's not just a physical experience. That's also a spiritual experience. Formed you. You're here. There's a part of him that lives in you. So if you don't have a good relationship, you feel the effects of that. Whether you choose to accept or acknowledge it, you will feel the effects of that. Like, if he was to die tomorrow and you don't have a good relationship, you'd be like, damn, I don't even care. He wasn't around, but it would still affect you. And if he dies tomorrow and you might be like, damn, I wish I had either way, you're gonna have an effect because this person is a part of your life.
So to have emotions or feel emotions is to have issues?
No, not at all. No, they're not mutually exclusive. But what I was trying to impart was that you were so adamant that I don't have an issue, and fine, I could acknowledge that. Like, I don't have an issue, like he ain't around, but you do have the effect of him not being around, and you will forever be affected because he was not around. And you have made the personal choice to make sure that the effect is a positive one. Because to hell with that dude, I'm gonna be a better dad. I'm gonna be a better brother, better son, because he wasn't there.
That's not an issue.
But you're affected.
It's a good thing. Like, one, I want to apologize if you think I'll try to project the daddy issues on females. I'm gonna say this,
on women.
On women. I'm gonna say this, that I do think, this is my opinion, you might feel some type of way, I do think women do need their fathers in their lives a little bit more than men. What? I'm sorry.
Think so?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, guys.
Could you explain that?
Sometimes,
just a little bit.
Can't hold it back sometimes.
Okay, whatever. That's what I feel. A little bit.
And why do you feel that boys don't need their fathers in their lives a lot more than they need their mothers?
Okay.
A woman cannot raise a man.
I'm sorry. Say it again.
You were just saying you feel like women should have their fathers in their lives a lot more, right? But why are you not saying that men should have their fathers in their lives a lot more than having a mother? A woman cannot raise a man. Your mother has raised you, I got it, but she's raised you from the perspective of a female raising a young boy into a man. She's not raising you from the perspective of a man raising a little boy into a man. It's totally different.
Okay, but I think, what I think my mother did in my mind? I think my mother created me to be the man that she wished she had.
That's also problematic, but it's also a good thing.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I've grown up to become somebody very understanding, very patient, not judgmental.
That's the emotional side of a mother raising a boy. It's a positive thing.
But that's what I'm saying. There's things that I look at, and then I realize the reason I look at it like that is because of my mother.
There are also men that can raise their sons like that too.
Of course. I would never. Of course. But at the same time, that's what I'm saying. Certain things for certain people, if they say it's not an issue, you can't tell them it's an issue. You can't tell me because I'm happy with myself.
So you think
I
it's cool?
accept
So you think
myself
it's cool?
so much. What happened?
You think it's cool?
Why would I think it's cool? And another thing too is like, if anything, this generation compared to the last generation, my generation, a lot of the guys, a lot of men wasn't raised with their fathers. My generation right now, that same generation that didn't have their fathers, they're sticking around.
Do you think it's cool?
Why would I think that's cool?
All right.
Why would I think that's cool?
Why don't you think to like not sticking around? Like, do you
why
think
would
not
I
sticking
think
around
that's
is cool?
cool?
No, I think I was asking him like,
But
growing up without pops.
I'm gonna always
pops?
repeat it. If you have the characteristics to leave, then you know what? You wasn't needed there.
There are various reasons as to why people leave.
Okay,
And sometimes we need to acknowledge that I'm thankful that.
Give me a reason.
Hold on. Sometimes we need to
reason.
acknowledge sometimes if someone cannot be here for us because they're not capable of raising us the way we should be raised.
So
there are some people that are really not capable of
Give me
raising children.
examples.
I'm
Help
giving
me.
you. There are some a parent that it has a drug issue. There's no way you are capable of raising me if you have a drug issue. You have a habit that you love more than you love me. You are not capable of raising me. And so therefore, you gave me to my aunt, whoever that person may be, to raise me because you love me enough to know that you do not have the capacity to raise me because you have a problem. You have to understand that as you got older, that your mother did not abandon you. She did what she could. She did the best she could, loving you the best way she could in that moment because she was incapacitated to give you the best life possible because she had a problem. That is some reasons. And as you get older and as we become adults and we peel back the layers of why our parents are not in our lives or why our parents act a certain way, then you could have compassion and show them grace because as an adult now, you're dealing with your own personal issues. And so you're understanding life from a perspective of an adult now. When you have children, when you do have a child, then you can understand, shoot, this was hard for my mom or it's hard. I don't know how they did it or damn, I don't even want to raise this child. There are people right now raising children that wish they could not be raising that child, but they stick in it. Like seriously. So as I'm just asking now that.
So I'm sorry to those people that raising a kid they don't want to raise. Do I commend them for raising that kid they don't want to raise?
Hold on, you do.
You do?
You do.
Why?
It takes a lot of strength to push through emotions.
Sometimes I just can't hold it. So
What happened?
Nah, sometimes when I don't agree with stuff,
well then say
it's just like
don't do that. That's not genuine.
that's
then
what
say
happens.
It.
No, but I have to let you talk. I have to let y'all get
Then
whatever
say I
off
don't
your chest.
agree. Don't do that.
This is my show. This is how I rock. You can't tell me what to do. But I'm saying.
Well, I'm a guest, so now you make me feel uncomfortable.
Sorry, this is how it is.
So then we can't have guests on the
That's just
show if
how
it's gonna
I
be like
rock,
that.
blood. I let you talk. You talk.
I want
So I'm gonna leave now because I realize my presence is no longer wanted. No, definitely.
I'm talking to you,
But
I'm enjoying talking to you. I want to understand a little bit more. You see, I have questions because you're giving me a different point of view. It's a beautiful thing. Me and you could sit in the same spot and we're looking at two different things. Right now, you sitting here and I'm probably looking at spin ball. You're probably looking at Birdie's fly. So I want to know your point of view. I want to hear it. I want to understand it because
you know
I
what?
love this. I really love this. I like this. This is good because again, remember what I said to you. I felt like my mother raised me to be understanding. So let me understand. Please let me understand. Before you walk off, I want to walk off. You leaving here with me having an understanding. So give me that understanding before you leave.
What is it that you want understanding from? Or of?
Just in general. So just everything in general. Like what you were just talking about as far as people not able to. And they did that because you don't know why they was able to. Like that example you just gave as far as like, the mom's doing drugs and she gave them to the aunt and because, she loved them enough knowing that she couldn't raise them and this, that, and the third. Right? So now I'm listening to that. That's definitely an issue. I knew people that had their parents and they was, doing drugs and what. I seen it with my own 2 eyes. I seen it do whatever. So I understood that. I actually know where that dude ended up today. You know what I'm saying? So when you saying that, I'm thinking about that. Like I know dudes really same situation. Mom's doing drugs, but they kept him. They kept him, and where he at right now? He locked up. He's going 56. He's done. He's done. He's involved in a situation that's really close to me. So when you just said that, I thought about that. If she would have gave him up, he probably would have been playing basketball because he was a good basketball player.
He'd be in a different
He'd
environment.
probably be in a whole different environment. So what you said definitely.
I think what you
You know what
said
I'm
just now that your co-host like snickered about was the fact you were asking if someone wanted to give up their child. What was that statement again? You were asking. What was that question? Like, do you still commend someone who's taking care of a child who don't want to?
Yeah.
So again, people are multidimensional. You can't just look at something and say it's black or white sometimes. There are a lot of gray areas, right? I know of people right now raising children that they wish they didn't have kids, right? Because they're no longer able to do the things they want to do or follow their passions and do their dreams. However, they have their children and they're totally in love with their children, heavily invested in insurance, so much they put their own dreams aside to raise their children. Do they think sometimes I wish I didn't have kids? Hell yeah. Does that make them a bad person? Hell no. Like, we are all multi-dimensional people. And when you could start pulling back the layers of not just seeing someone and saying, oh, well, they're a bad person because, she just voiced her opinion or shared to me in confidence she doesn't want to be a mother because she's having a tough time raising her kids. I'm not going to vilify her because she's a mother and mothers are supposed to take care of their children. Shit, mothers go through some shit. Mothers go through postpartum depression right after having a baby, thinking I want to throw this baby out the window. That's some real life shit based on the hormones that they're going through. And let's not just make it a woman thing because women alone got hormones. There's a lot that goes through every human being and how they process information. And it also comes back to how you were raised. Your socialization process affects how you process information, how you interact with people, how you deliver, and how you execute an action. And everything is all interconnected from the kind of household you were raised in, whether your parents were around, your friends you hang with, the school you went to. These environments that you talk about help mold a person, helps to mold their psyche. And yeah, I know you disagree, but if someone's saying like, yo, I don't want to raise these kids, now that is an opportunity for people that care about that person to step in and say, where can I help? Because that sounds like a cry for help.
Right.
So how can I help? Are you overwhelmed? Or do you need help? Are your kids financially? Are you financially capable of taking? That is a cry for help, and it's not a place to diss somebody. And so we need to be very cognizant of listening to our friends, looking at their social media postings, hearing how they talk. Depression is not always masked as sadness. It's also masked as anger.
It is.
In comedy, you have people that are funny all the fucking time, but they are sad inside.
I had a cousin about a month ago that killed himself.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
what? That's crazy.
I had a cousin that killed himself about a month ago. He killed himself about a month ago. Now, when you go on his social media site, it went from posting about, like, I'm gonna say, let's go back 2 years. We'll go back 2 years. It's him posting about fam and different things, about things that he was into. Then last year, it just became really dark on his page. I hate life. I hate living. I don't care no more. But there would just be those, those sentences, and it just be done.
That was a cry for help.
You know what I'm saying? But he would, my brothers and them would talk to him, and they would, what's going on?
So,
you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to leave now,
but
I'm going to leave you on this note. And for anyone watching, if you are aware or cognizant of anyone in your life or even a stranger, and you get a vibe, like a lot of people don't trust their gut.
Yo, I don't know who that was in that video, but that video,
that little voice that says you got to do something, like reach out to that person. And you're not going to tell that person everything's going to be okay. Okay, because that person doesn't feel like everything's going to be okay, or shake yourself out of it. Depression is not something you could shake yourself out of. It's a chemical reaction in your body. That's not something you could just like say, dude, you'll be all right. Like, you lost girls before. She ain't nothing. You'll be okay. Like, this is a cry for help. I'm a very big advocate when it comes to mental health and therapy. And it's a very big taboo subject in our Black community because we feel like we don't need therapists, but we are the underserved community that really do need therapy because of the traumas we've endured.
Yeah, but therapy is not affordable for everybody. And some of the people that really do need therapy can't
therapy
afford
is.
it.
Medicaid covers therapy.
Therapy quite is if you want help. Let me tell you something. If people popping bottles in the club and can find money to do that shit, you can find money to take care of your mind.
I know you ain't put money involved. That shit, man.
No, I'm going to put money in.
We just
don't do that. This is real. If people watching this, it's people out there that's sitting there saying that, Well, I can't see a therapist. I don't have that luxury to go see a therapist. Now you're saying that it is possible for me. So
Very
explain
possible.
that for them to, because I'm saying what the average person would say. For me, in my mind, it costs. I have insurance, so I know I can go through my insurance, but I don't think the average person does.
If someone can religiously go and get their nails done every week by the same person, the same salon, they get their nails done because they got to stay fly, you can go see a therapist. If someone makes it their business to go pop bottles in the club and hang with their friends, they could go see a therapist. If you find a doctor to go take care of your heart, a cardiologist, because that's where you go to when you have heart problems, you can see a therapist. People make excuses. When your car is not working, you take it to the mechanic. When you have issues in your head or issues with your heart, your spirit, and you're not feeling good, you're feeling down, you are battling with certain shit that you don't want to tell nobody. And this is the thing. You can see a therapist with nobody ever knowing that you've seen a therapist. How badly do you find other reasons to do things for everybody else? You could die tomorrow and life goes on. You got to take care of yourself. Okay, so to hell with the excuses. I'm a big advocate for therapy. I actually see a therapist. Like I unabashedly would say that on any platform.
Mm-hmm.
If you want help bad enough, you will get help. You can pray about it, and that's great. But a pastor is not a therapist. You have to see a professional.
Really? I said a pastor's not a therapist?
A pastor's not a therapist. Pastors see their own therapist. Therapists see their own therapist. Psychologists and psychiatrists see their own therapist.
There's a lot of people that feel like the good Bible and their priest, that's the only therapy they need.
But God found, because of God, they're doctors, right? Mm-hmm. So why is it not because of God they're therapists?
So a therapist is more qualified to explain to you about life than a priest?
About help. A therapist is more qualified than anyone based on their years of schooling, just like you trust the diagnosis of a doctor based on your particular ailment. They've gone to school and studied human behavior to help you understand what you may be going through. And they've had so much experience that they see you walk in and be like, I think I know what's going on. And they could help you pinpoint. They're not giving you the answers, They're helping you to self-awareness and self-realizations. We all
So that's what a therapist does. It basically makes you more aware of self.
You have to be more aware of self because no one can make the decisions to make your life better than you. I could tell you need to leave that relationship with that man that keeps beating you. I could tell you till I'm blue in my face. But until you come to the self-realization that this is a toxic relationship and not good for me, you ain't gonna leave. The therapist helps you work through your own internal turmoil. And it's almost like a ball of colorful yarn that's being stretched out in colors now and organized. Because sometimes we just have like messiness in our head and we're getting through. And I tell people all the time, you may have gone through a lot of shit in life, but coping isn't healing. Coping is moving on quickly because you got to do that because you got to survive, right? Because life goes on. You got to go to work. You got to take care of the kids. You got to pay bills, but you still got shit that you have not dealt with. And so you haven't dealt with it and you keep going on, you go on with life and it's never been dealt with. And later on in life, somehow that dormant issue becomes a big issue. That daddy who I never had a conversation with, who hurt me so badly and left me with my mother, now becomes an issue that I have to deal with. And I might not be capable or well equipped to deal with it based on either my present situation or my lack of knowledge of how to deal with a certain situation. So I lean on the advice and the expertise of a professional to help me work through that. And there's no shame in that. None.
Okay. I mean,
I just want to
I'm not, it's funny that I think that I'm able to talk, I'm able to communicate, but I'm not able to feel like I'm being judged. I never want to feel like I'm telling you my story and you judging me. I have no problem telling you my story. I could sit here and I could talk about myself all day. The moment in my story you say that this is I'm gonna stop. I don't want to talk no
A
more.
therapist doesn't do that, okay? So I just want to let you know, there's nowhere you're gonna go to therapy and the therapist judge you. Then they have no opinion. They don't judge you.
Mhm.
So if you saying that is the consensus of some of your viewers, like, yo, I don't want to be watched.
I think a lot of people feel like how I feel, that they feel like you go to a therapist, and what the therapist is going to do, he's going to analyze you, judge you, and then tell you what he thinks. If you go to him and you're a female that's very promiscuous, he's going to judge you as a hoe, and then he's going to tell you need not to be a hoe.
A therapist does not do that. So I'm letting you know that is a lie. That does not happen.
I'm sorry, Bless. I'm holding you.
No. I don't know if you guys go to like a. I know you guys got a segue.
Yeah, they have
I
like
want to address one thing though.
Yeah.
If you have food stamps, you can afford a therapist because the city provides therapy for you, and your Medicaid covers therapy.
Thank you.
So there's no excuse to affording therapy, because if you can afford a doctor, if you can get food stamps, those things are available to you.
It's covered.
Yeah,
it's covered.
It's not excuses. It's just questions. Because at the end of the day,
I just want to put that out there for somebody that may think they can't afford it.
It's the therapy.
It's possible.
When I'm thinking like how I would think regularly. Even if I wasn't involved in this conversation, you say therapy, I think that it's going to cost. I think that it's somebody's going to judge me. I think it's somewhere I got to go sit down and tell them my personal life. So when you telling me these things, it opens my mind to looking at it a little bit different. To have somebody that's been doing this for their whole life, and they basically, they learned about it, and they understand how the human brain thinks. It makes
Special guests to do the things they want to do, or follow their passions, to do their dreams. However, they have their children, and they're totally in love with their children, heavily invested in insurance, so much they put their own dreams aside to raise their children. Do they think sometimes, I wish I didn't have kids? Hell yeah. Does that make them a bad person? Hell no. Like, we are all multi-dimensional people. And when you could start pulling back the layers of not just seeing someone and saying, oh, well, they're a bad person because, she just voiced her opinion or shared to me in confidence she doesn't want to be a mother because she's having a tough time raising her kids. I'm not going to vilify her because she's a mother and mothers are supposed to take care of their children. Shit, mothers go through some shit. Mothers go through postpartum depression right after having a baby, thinking I want to throw this baby out the window. That's some real life shit based on the hormones that they're going through. And let's not just make it a woman thing because women alone got hormones. There's a lot that goes through every human being and how they process information. And it also comes back to how you were raised. Your socialization process affects how you process information, how you interact with people, how you deliver, and how you execute on actions. And everything is all interconnected, from the kind of household you were raised in, whether your parents were around, your friends you hang with, the school you went to. These environments that you talk about help mold a person, helps to mold their psyche. And yeah, I know you disagree, but if someone's saying like, yo, I don't want to raise these kids, now that is an opportunity for people that care about that person to step in and say, where can I help? Because that sounds like a cry for help.
Right.
So how can I help? Are you overwhelmed? Do you need help? Are your kids financially? Are you financially capable of taking? That is a cry for help, and it's not a place to diss somebody. And so we need to be very cognizant of listening to our friends, looking at their social media postings, hearing how they talk. Depression is not always masked as sadness. It's also masked as anger.
It is.
In comedy, you have people that are funny all the fucking time, but they are sad inside.
I had a cousin about a month ago that killed himself.
I'm sorry to hear that.
He had
what? That's crazy.
I had a cousin that killed himself about a month ago. He killed himself about a month ago. Now, when you go on his social media site, it went from posting about, like, I'm gonna say, let's go back 2 years. We go back 2 years. It's him posting about fam and different things, about things that he was into. Then last year, it just became really dark on his page. I hate life. I hate living. I don't care no more. But there would just be those, those sentences, and it just be done.
That was a cry for help.
You know what I'm saying? But he would. My brothers and them would talk to him, and they would, what's going on?
So
you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna leave now.
Go ahead.
But I'm gonna leave you on this note. And for anyone watching, if you are aware or cognizant of anyone in your life or even a stranger and you get a vibe, like a lot of people don't trust their gut and we make a lot of crazy errors by not trusting our gut. That little voice that says you got to do something, like reach out to that person. And you're not going to tell that person everything's going to be okay. Okay, because that person doesn't feel like everything's going to be okay, or shake yourself out of it. Depression is not something you could shake yourself out of. It's a chemical reaction in your body. That's not something you could just like say, dude, you'll be all right. Like, you lost girls before, she ain't nothing, you'll be okay. Like, this is a cry for help. I'm a very big advocate when it comes to mental health and therapy. And it's a very big taboo subject in our Black community because we feel like we don't need therapists, but we are the underserved community that really do need therapy because of the traumas we've endured.
Yeah, but therapy is not affordable for everybody. And some of the people that really do need the therapy can't
therapy
afford
is.
it.
Medicaid covers therapy.
Therapy quite is. It's if you want help. Let me tell you something. If people popping bottles in the club and can find money to do that shit, you can find money to take care of your mind.
Mate, I know you ain't put money involved. That shit, man.
No, I'm going to put money in.
Nah, we just
don't do that. This is real. If people watching this, is people out there that's sitting there saying that, well, I can't see a therapist. I don't have that luxury to go see a therapist. Now you're saying that it is possible. So explain that for them, because I'm saying what the average person would say. For me, in my mind, it costs. I have insurance, so I know I can go through my insurance. But I don't think the average person does.
If someone can religiously go and get their nails done every week by the same person, the same salon, they got their nails done because they got to stay fly, you can go see a therapist. If someone makes it their business to go pop bottles in the club and hang with their friends, they could go see a therapist. If you find a doctor to go take care of your heart, a cardiologist, because that's where you go to when you have heart problems, you can see a therapist. People make excuses. When your car is not working, you take it to the mechanic. When you have issues in your head or issues with your heart, your spirit, and you're not feeling good, you're feeling down, you are battling with certain shit that you don't want to tell nobody. And this is the thing. You can see a therapist with nobody ever knowing that you've seen a therapist. How badly do you want to get better for yourself? And people find a gamut of excuses as to why they can't do something for themselves, but find other reasons to do things for everybody else. You could die tomorrow and life goes on. You got to take care of yourself. Okay, so to hell with the excuses. I'm a big advocate for therapy. I actually see a therapist. Like I unabashedly would say that on any platform. Mm-hmm. If you want help bad enough, you will get help. You could pray about it, and that's great. But a pastor is not a therapist. You have to see a professional.
Really? I said a pastor is not a therapist?
A pastor is not a therapist. Pastors see their own therapists. Therapists see their own therapists. Psychologists and psychiatrists see their own therapists.
There's a lot of people that feel like the good Bible and their priest, that's the only therapy they need.
But God found, because of God, they're doctors, right? Mm-hmm. So why is it not because of God they're therapists?
So a therapist is more qualified to explain to you about life than a priest?
About help. A therapist is more qualified than anyone based on their years of schooling, just like you trust the diagnosis of a doctor based on your particular ailment. They've gone to school and studied human behavior to help you understand what you may be going through. And they've had so much experience that they see you walk in and be like, I think I know what's going on. And they could help you pinpoint. They're not giving you the answers, They're helping you to self-awareness and self-realizations. We always know the answers. We just doubt ourselves.
So that's what a therapist does. It basically makes you more aware of self.
You have to be more aware of self because no one can make the decisions to make your life better than you. I could tell you need to leave that relationship with that man that keeps beating you. I could tell you till I'm blue in my face. But until you come to the self-realization that this is a toxic relationship and not good for me, you ain't gonna leave. The therapist helps you work through your own internal turmoil. And it's almost like a ball of colorful yarn that's being stretched out in colors now and organized. But sometimes we just have like messiness in our head and we're getting through. And I tell people all the time, you may have gone
selfie time.
Of course.
Yo.
I mean, why not?
What's good, y'all? What's up, man? We back up in the building. You feel me? Another good week. Some sad things, some good things. We're going to talk about a lot, but Chanel, how you doing?
I'm all right.
So this week felt really long to me, honestly.
It felt long. So it was productive long, or
a little bit of
you
both.
didn't get it all done?
I got it all done.
Got it. That's good. That's always good. What about you, XL?
What's good, guys?
That's my
What's
guy
up?
in the
Yeah.
building. How was your week? DJ weeks be different than our weeks.
DJ weeks is a little crazy.
It's
Yo,
a
my
little-
Sunday was crazy. I had a crazy brunch party.
Okay.
He wasn't invited.
Yeah, we gonna get
He
invited.
working, man. He working, man. He out here chasing the bag.
We popping.
You popping this Sunday? Where's that this Sunday?
Where?
Place called Nitty's.
Where's that?
What was that? 39th and 9th. So it's
Ah.
a
City.
brunch party,
Okay.
12 to 5.
Okay.
Angela Simmons hosting.
Oh, okay.
Hosted last Sunday.
All right.
Okay.
Crazy. So,
All right. That's what's up,
yeah,
man.
man. Having a lot of fun out
Just put a star to the spot.
there.
Definitely gonna try to pull up. You said Angela was in the building?
Yeah.
Definitely gonna try to pull up to the building. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
But Chanel, what happened this week, Chanel?
You know, I don't like to get in my week too much till Birdie get in the building because you know he be having a lot to say. But my week was real easy. I mean, I tried something new this week.
Sounds nasty.
Could I finish?
I'm sorry.
That's your mind, you know. I actually went to a class this week and I tried something new, so that was interesting for my week. What else did I do this week? I actually
What you learned in this class?
I learned that the pole ain't for me. That's what I learned.
So what, you a lesbian now? You don't like pole no more? No more poles? No more sticks?
I didn't say the poles that's grown from the grace of God. I said the poles that are placed in the ceiling that you swing around.
Oh, one of those. Okay.
One of those.
Oh, what?
So now I gotta rethink my next hustle, how I'm gonna make this extra coins.
What
Because
happened?
stripping may not be for me.
I can't wait to hear about this. This sounds
It
interesting.
may not be for me. But I got back in the kitchen this week, which I'm excited about. I have not cooked in a while, so it was good to be back in the kitchen, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
What did you make?
Healthy stuff. I made zucchini noodles, grilled chicken. I made some homemade Alfredo sauce, you know, healthiness.
Okay.
Trying to get back.
Sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds yummy.
Yeah.
Sounds like some
trying
food.
to get back. How was your week?
My week was cool. It's another week, real productive. Just trying to be successful every week. Trying to be successful. Some failures throughout the week, but at the end of the week, I feel productive. I got it done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, same.
Got it done.
I definitely failed miserably like twice this week on
Yeah.
a few things.
It happens.
It's all right. I'm not beating myself
Happens. It
about it.
happens.
It's all good, it's all good.
Yo, what's the track this week, XL?
Yo, I heard something this week. Tory Lanez Freak.
That's it.
That's what I like, man.
What you think about Tory, man? What kind of artist is Tory?
I don't
a
know.
rapper? Is he a singer?
I asked myself that
Is he
question
a
all the-
pop?
I don't know.
What is he?
Listen, you just get out
Is he
there.
just a Drake clone? Who is he?
A Drake?
Drake clone.
I
Yes.
mean, little
Yes. Take it as a shot if you may.
pipe.
You know what I'm saying? But
Um,
what do you think about
I
him?
don't know, man. I mean, he's cool.
I'm gonna say this. Before Tory became the known Tory, the Tory that was on the mixtapes,
Yeah.
that was the one I was rocking with. I
Okay.
was really like, yo, this dude is, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then the Tory got on, and then that's why I be asking these guys every time. When you get to that bag, who are you gonna be?
Well,
And if Tory would have said to me, if he gets to that bag, this is who he would have been, I'd have been like, you shouldn't get no
I
bag.
I feel like you never know who
You
you're
shouldn't get
Yeah,
no
sometimes
bag.
you
I
don't
feel
know.
like you never know who you're gonna be when you get
Don't
there.
No. We know that. I'm just saying, that's why I asked that question. When you get this bag, who are you gonna be? You know what I'm saying? And then you let them say what they say and see.
Yeah,
what
then
they
you
do.
laugh at it later.
Yeah, and you laugh at it.
Right.
yeah.
Well, we got a good show today. We got Strong by Jessie in the building. It's gonna be super dope. That's the class I actually took. She has like a fitness pole class.
Oh, fitness pole.
Yes.
Hold on. Whew. And I wasn't invited.
Oh, we didn't invite you over.
I have a poll and I'm about fitness. What's going on? I could have been the perfect. It's crazy, man.
You out of line.
I could
Anyway.
stand in the middle of the room and touch the ceiling.
Whoa.
Me, Shanika, and Chris went to the class, and Paola.
Hold on. You said Shanika and Chris?
Yes.
I gotta see footage.
Is there footage?
But we have a little bit of footage of Jessie doing her thing. When I tell you Jessie's insane, like she gets crazy.
I want to see Jessie.
So play the video of Jessie.
Jessie, she's coming
crazy.
to this show?
Yes.
Okay.
Strong by Jessie.
Oh!
That's Jessie.
That's Jessie?
You walked right past Jessie out there. You didn't see Jessie?
I didn't see that.
Chilling in the lounge area.
No.
Yeah, Jessie gets a little crazy. I can't press it. I'm about to press the claps for Birdie. Oh, they hooked up. Okay, cool. I was trying to clap for Birdie, but he not.
Yeah, that's dope.
That's
dope. That's crazy.
When I tell you, like, she's awesome, like, it's impressive. Like, I give so many props to her because for me, just even doing her class, I got
coming
stories.
to this show?
She in the show.
Oh.
But we got to get into DJ XL's mix, you know, the franchise record pool mix. If you don't have the app, be sure to download that for sure.
She got an IG?
Bro, we talking about the franchise record pool mix. Jessie will be getting with us later in the show. But we're going to jump into the franchise record.
All right, cool. Let's do
If you don't have the app, make sure you get that.
Get that.
Let's go, y'all. Franchise record pool mix. Let's do it. DJ XL.
Psychedelic flow, I'm the dope and the antidote. Laid down the street from the package store. What you know? Going back and forth, in and out, moving lateral. Tools like mechanics, taking women for collateral. Put her on the saddle with a paddle and an Adderall. Yeah. Just trying to straighten it out like Lattimore. Old time Mary, you are unemployed. I buy my girl a building with the furniture. Psychedelic flow, I'm the dope and the antidote. Psychedelic flow, I'm the dope and the antidote. Laid down the street from the package store. What you know? Going back and forth, in and out, moving lateral. Tools like mechanics, taking women for collateral. Put her on the saddle with a paddle and an Adderall. Yeah. Just trying to straighten it out like Lattimore. Old time Mary, you are unemployed. I buy my girl a building with the furniture. You still getting the hell done, I'm on the tummy tuck. Yeah, I'm 2 chains, I'm on the double up. In the double R with a double cup. Yeah, double park, it's a W up. I'm from the south side, gonna throw it up. Been around lane, give me phobia. Every verse I do need a coroner. They say I'm heavy-handed when I'm pouring up. But C level, I'm on G level. Long as she next, I don't see next. Money in the way, what they got to say. I throw it up, it's falling down, it's definitely in the way.
Background guy, we won't take it. I don't even need to come in. Background guy, we won't take it. I don't even need to come in. New nigga on the block, yeah, I got my Glocky. Look like I've been locked up, arms kinda stocky. Brits on Rocky Wishes. Try to stop me. He was same boat with the glizzy, used to track me. Make him take off like Migo. In the kitchen, whipping up the bricks, serving kilos. If I gotta get in your door, I pick the key on. Full of shit. Buddy's home like A-ho. Every day I wake up thinking back to pesos. Getting bankroll, saying R.I.P. the bankroll. Codeine in the double cup I'm sipping, ayy. Stevie Wonder is gonna take away my vision, ayy. 007 with that Glock, I got precision, ayy. You get talking about this when I been did it, ayy. Free my niggas in that jail. I don't give a shit, and I don't give a damn. Last said I want shit, you wanna let me cram. Hit it from the back, oh yes, I am. Top will make your brains turn to eggs, Sam, I am. I had a feeling it's gonna switch up, well, I am. Nice walk hard, sealed up, in my hand. Clean, but I'm sipping till I do the muddy dance, bro.
Pull up his DOA and shoot that little bit in his face. Free Gino. Pull up his DOA and shoot that little bit in his face. Free Gino, what he say? Free Glow, free Cowboy. Yo, you know how we rock.
like she got one.
Pull up his DOA, I'ma shoot that little bitch in his face. Then I go MIA, I'm shooting out to another state. Then hit up no good where you at, go get that 30K. I just flip around and send me a nigga up the heaven gates. My killers moving silence, they be with me every day. Them hollow penetrators body, watch me demonstrate. Pressure, whole lot of full pressure. I'ma catch that bitch and stretch her. I be thinking he was walking with the devil. Know it's over me, I look at this whatever. I go cold, I bet he coming out his sweater. Coulda fucked this bitch, but I ain't never text her.
Come on.
She want me to wife her, I will never ever. Scopo with the rifle, shoot that bitch to love.
That's right, baby. DJ so on the set, baby. It's a Friday night, baby. Let's do it. Vibe with me right now. Come on.
It's on my mind, I'm trying to kill you and your nigga know. We stole around with these two blackouts trying to get it done. Don't get up in my way, cause shit gon' get ugly. I'ma shoot this bitch to kill, don't care who in public. Pull up his DOA, I'ma shoot that little bitch in his face. Then I go MIA, I'm shooting out to another state. Then hit up no good where you at, go get that 30K. I just flip around and send me a nigga up the heaven gates. My killers moving silence, they be with me every day. Them hollows penetrate his body, watch me demonstrate. Whole lot of full crush. I'ma catch that bitch and stretch up.
6 shot, we can big glocks. We got big shots, we do weak shots. I do headshots, they do red dots. Bitch, I'm red hot, make your bed rock. 6 shot, we can big glocks. We got big shots, we do weak shots. I do headshots, they do red dots. Bitch, I'm red hot, make your bed rock.
Let's go.
Legs, lock. Ain't wasting time, I know that pussy drip, drop. Buzz down, might put your wrist on tick. Top. For the richer meal, you know this ain't no G shot. Breaking the bank, I've been flexing to her, bring the race out. She sucking the dick so good, thought she put her teeth out. Give her 50 bands in the mall, I let her cash out. Pussy good, I'ma bend her over, put her weave out. Put a little chain, they'll pull up on, make her bed break. Hit the pussy twice, I made her leg shake. Wake up, I was thinking about the new rate. Put a chopper, hit you from a long range. 6 shot, we can big glocks. We got big shots, we do weak shots. I do headshots, they do red dots. Bitch, I'm red hot, make your bed rock. 6 shot, we can big glocks. We got big shots, we do weak shots. I do headshots, they do red dots. Bitch, I'm red hot, make your bed rock.
Baby, bust it open for me, so I. Baby, bust it open for me, so I.
That's right, baby. That new independent Taliban's, baby. Come on.
Just met the bitch and you never let it go. They want my body and the devil want my soul. They pull me over, they gon' put me on parole. And Pop knows how I feel about my strong terms. Can't cover a whole money women doing more so. I'm drinking raw, screaming mother, the torso. I'm good to go, but there ain't that much to go to. No, there ain't nowhere to go. I'm fully loaded. Go round, I might explode. Please don't impose me. I've been moving really low. Okay, I've been lonely. You want me like Goldie, now you hold me. Get the fuck up out my face. You out of place. You don't know how to make the shit I make. I ain't no way to hold in place. I raise the stage. I feel like JK with the chef. I did the chase. I just wanna be my friends. But before I had no end, I didn't want to let me out. Now they wanna be my friends. Well, let me tell you next time.
Rounds up, got my coins up, my bars up. Soon we find them, we gon' slide them, we line them, straight recline them. Grip, I got all kinds of. I'm not your two-door coupe, hopping out like Jack in the Box. I'm gon' if the sturdy's all that I got. Time's up, got my coins up, my bars up. Soon we find them, we gon' slide them, we line them, straight recline them. Grip, I got all kinds of. I'm not your driver. Shot gon' hit him, he won't answer. I'm blowing ganja. So much work, they call me old school. I remind you, that think you got is not you. Where you find her? She a kickstand, a big fan. I get behind her. Then I slid it in, I went.
I mean, thinking like you got it in your pockets, yeah, that's talking to them, you steady gossip, yeah, that's telling on your men so you can scram, yeah, that's pull it out and acting like you jam, yeah, that's hating
hating on another nigga, come up, yeah, that's cool. Saying it because you know it's summer, yeah, that's cool. You a boy on my mama.
They can't take it to check. Hey, I feel like Lil Bo without ice. I want Ferragamo, I want ice. Super thick her thighs, super size. Super thick her thighs, super size. New Patek, alright, yeah, alright. New Patek, alright, yeah, alright. Super thick her thighs, super size. Super thick her thighs, super size.
Make it seem like Gwen Stefani. Look a little sweet at the Omni. And she bang red like me Romney. And she bringing company. She just wanna follow me. Fly on both economy. 18, but my first train 65 bucks. Run off on your favorite jeweler, I ain't going back. I start wearing diamonds cause these rappers make it whack. But I still got more water than the YMCA facts. Oh, you wanna be me flatter? Chopper make all of them scatter. With your blend shoes, ladders. Inside the coupe, the pattern. Crazy, look at the ceilings inside it. Your goals, they really don't matter. Save all the chitter and chatter.
Hey,
Lil Bo.
I feel like Lil Bo without ice. I want Ferragamo, I want ice. Super thick her thighs, super size. Super thick her thighs, super size.
That's right, baby. DJ Cell live on FRP TV Live. Maybe that's right. We rocking out. It's a Friday night, baby. Come on, vibe with me now. Let's go.
We done came too far for this. I'm so tired of arguing. It's too late for S and O's. I don't want no part in this. Whenever you get mad, I always leave and give you the silent treatment. You know in your heart I'm decent. Everything you got, you keep it. We can still be friends if you don't get dumb and try to tell our secrets. I know one day you'll see how the simple that I try to teach you. I know it'll get worse cause nowadays I hardly ever greet you. It was nice to meet you.
We went from 2 a.m. calls to zero communication. Yeah, we spent too long in heaven.
That's right, man. This is that Keanu Lead. I feel this one right now. Let's go.
Just cause it's different and we're not the same.
Little smooth. But I like it. Let's go.
Got no trouble with my pride. Got trouble cutting ties.
Let's rock out for the ladies one time. Come on.
We were too good to be friends. Can we still hang out on the low? Get why I don't wanna be a. It's your gotta quit a text when you're alone and feeling stressed. I don't gotta be in love with you to love you. Ooh, I don't wanna be a, so don't treat me like you.
Let's go, come on.
I ain't trying to say I like it.
It's a lot of die. I can't even lie. Shouted flyer than a pilot. Ain't got way too much to hide. What she like? Birkin bags and bikes and she don't care about lights. Kissing right up when poking out. Yeah, that's what I like. Out of sight, out of mind. Keep them broke out my sight. Just tonight when we dim the lights, I pound without my mic. She so right, we so right. Ain't no need to be uptight. Got that fire. And so when she drinks, she said, "Go up on ice."
I'm saying, yeah. I just can't get my mind off you. After the things that we've been through, I just can't stop messing with you. I just can't stop messing with you. Even though you know I like it, you ain't nothing new. Even though you know I love it, I'm in love with you. I ain't trying to say I like it, girl, you know the truth. You know that I love it. Let's get right with you. How can I keep doing this? It ain't safe. I did not promise that you'd take my name. Told you from day, said that straight to your face. Can't be the one if you in second place. It's not that I'm riding the world, she wanna ride me like the money. Hey, I gotta get paid, gotta go get it by any means.
Running in place, they're trying to take all my energy. Don't be amazed, we cooking up at the recipe. I'm riding the wave, she wanna ride me like limousine. Hey, I gotta get paid, gotta go get it by any means. Hey, running in place, they're trying to take all my energy. Don't be amazed, we cooking up at the recipe. They keep on asking me, like, what is your reason? I am a masterpiece, looking collegiate. No one kin to me, I ain't never gonna leave them. I got the silent on me, silent ones I gon' feed them. Know that the silent ones that gon' be on the way up when I'm gone. Build a team up that's solid, man, we ain't never going back down. We can't fall it, no, we don't want to war, yeah. They so far, all the scale, we gon' auto bounce. I'm riding the wave, she wanna ride me like limousine. I gotta get paid, gotta go get it by any means. Running in place, they're trying to take all my energy. Don't be amazed, we cooking up at the recipe.
I hop in the rave, feel like I'm out of space. All I see is the stars. Spaceship, not a car. Take them to Mars. I hop out the rave, feel like I'm out of space. All I see is the stars. Spaceship, not a car. Look at the stars. Take them to Mars. Yeah, man. Spaceship, not a car. Good drink in a bar. Good gas in a car. Still close from afar. She still smoke niggas hard. Tore her shit apart. From the light to the dark. They don't wanna see you finish. And they don't care how you start. I just wanna run a ride. So you ain't about to get your stats up. Draco hit him like a magic truck. We gon' send him to the past. We gon' turn that boy to Casper. I got the course and jumped in the rage. Look at their face. I just want the money, I want the cake. She on my line, calling me babe. I gotta go and she wanna stay. I don't got time to sit up and lay. I gotta jug and catch me a play. Can't get in the way. Ain't enough time in the day. They tell the lie, they know I'm the truth. Hop out the coupe and get to the love in the rain. Feel like I'm out of space. All I see is the stars. Spaceship, not a car. But the stars. Take them to Mars. Hop out the rave. Feel like I'm out of space. All I see is the stars. Spaceship, not a car. Look at the stars. Take them to Mars. Yeah. Spaceship, not a car.
Hold on, I've been gone too long, I think it's time to get back. Putting in a box like a backpack. Landing on me in the hood this week. Big way, big way, big way, big way. What's up? Why you wanna see me down? You should give up. I've been calling on my just to live up. Think I want me a new lane. Lift up, lift up, lift up. I'm gonna win regardless. Where that I work the hardest. What you gotta do is your garbage. I'm a starving artist. I'm so sorry, darling. Don't mean to be rude. Stepping on your shoes. I just made the moves. I ain't even dead. Why they want me dead? You just made your bed. Heard you talking to the feds. I don't touch the flow. Gotta let them go. Let the way my skin glow. Yeah. Hold on. I've been gone too long. I think it's time to get back. Putting in a box like a backpack. Landing on me in the hood this week. Big way, big way, big way, big way. What's up? Why you wanna see me down? You should give up. I've been calling on my distance. Give up. Think I want me.
You're now rocking with the best, DJ XL.
Money, I don't know how to act now. These only but I'm too far in my act now. I used to choose now, out the sack now. I'm way up and I don't plan on coming back down.
Let's do it, come on.
I'm in my act now. Just speaking facts now. I'm in my act 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 now.
That's right, baby. DJ XL, FRP TV Live, Friday nights, baby. Let's do it.
Money, I know I'm good for something. I ain't never had nothing, but I always stood for something. Now I can't die being broke. I had to juke for something. Now I'm acting like a nigga that ain't never had. I ain't never seen myself being average. I know they
big shout out to the FR Franchise Record Pool app. That's right. Please check it out. All my DJs out there, man. Get your music from it. That's right.
That's why these pay me for real. motivated. When you try to strive for greatness, everybody ain't gonna embrace it. Why you think design came with no safety? Don't try to play me. Money, I don't know how to act now. Yeah, lonely, but I'm too far in my act now. I used to do now, not the sack now. I'm way up and I don't plan on coming back down. I'm in my act now. I'm in my act now. Just speaking facts now. I'm in my act 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 now. Then I go.
Yeah. Hey, hey, get it, boy. Hey, get it, boy. Hey, get it, get it, get it. Look, being really into the game. Some of my guys insane. Line going insane. F line going insane. Yeah, I was broke, I was in pain. Had to save money in case. Yeah, now we just switching lanes.
That's right, baby. I'm about to sign off, man. That's right. DJ XL for FRPTV Live Friday nights, baby. Let's do it.
Put it in all good brain. Yeah, said that I'm flying that plane. Bro's got a Jane in plane. I just want to bust down face. She don't want on the face. Run up in your face, run up in your face, run up in your save. Coming for the cream.
Okay, fresh out the brook, Bugatti in Atlanta, pick the work up in the A, drop it off in Savannah, out this cake that I make, probably break it on the dancer, but baby make it shake, faster baby faster, Magic City Monday, we was drunker than a bitch, speakers going ham, I got the hammer for a pig, do you understand, overstand, underdig, how I do it, how I does it, keep it Brooklyn, keep it big, like S dot, C dot, you don't wanna see that, real rude gal, so don't play me for no idiot, infrared red dot, live forever red hot, came a long way from Clarkson and Lennox, I've been getting to the money, getting straight cash, leaned off the Sprite, pro meth in the glass, faded, fucked up off the gas, I've been steaming, I've been leaning, pray to God I don't crash.
Yo, let's get it. That's what I'm talking about.
You gotta say after that. You gotta say that a one line moment.
That was clean.
Yo,
that was clean.
Good shit. Fire.
Yo,
oh, you about to get crazy?
Are you rapping?
Oh, okay.
Nah, chill.
Impress you.
We gonna go rapping, bro. I'm doing it.
Look, they still got the beat on. Calm down, y'all.
Calm down.
I gotta calm down, y'all.
You gotta relax.
So I got a few more questions before we go, Patina, honestly. So can we cut the music in the headphones, please? All right. Lovesick.
Let the beat build.
How long was the creative process for that? Like, how long have you been working on that album exactly?
Long as shit.
Because I know how you are. You take your time.
It's been a long time, so like I can't let the year go by without me dropping something.
Of course not.
Okay.
Of course not. Mm-hmm. And you're gonna premiere Overdose on here.
So I was trying.
So you
no,
doing the
I
show.
we want the video.
Yeah.
First of all, we want the invite to the video show.
Yeah, I want to come. We can make a whole thing out of it.
Okay.
I want to see her get mad because she's not the director. That's what I want to see.
She could actually direct it.
Y'all heard it here
They
first.
really didn't
Listen,
talk about her getting curved though, right?
Y'all heard it here first.
This is the good thing. Y'all avoid.
Chanel is directing Overdose video. We gonna talk about what you got in mind, and I got you.
Okay. I want to be invited to the video show.
We all invited.
I want to be there.
But Tina, honestly,
thank
you so much for coming.
Tell them one more time where to find you, Tina.
Y'all can find me at Tina Bugatti. Everything at Tina Bugatti. Thank you. Thank y'all for having me.
See how I know that?
Thank you so much. That was fire. You killed that.
Thanks.
Amazing. We'll be back, guys.
All right now.
Play her video.
He said we got 30 seconds.
Let me see you work, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me work. You a hustler, let me see you work, let me work, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me work. You a hustler, let me see you work, let me see you let me see you work. Let me see you work. Let me see you work. Let me work. Let me see you work. Let me see you. Let me see you work. Let me see you work. Let me work. You a hustler.
Shoot my shot like, watch me make the network. Motown in the 60s, ain't no blemish on my record. X mark the spot, and I bet you I'm an expert. Cardiac arrest on my neck, make my chest work. I get on the verse, it get worse, it leave in a hearse. She gon' make it twerk, then she slurp, yeah, I quench her thirst. I drive by on niggas, hit reverse, the clip gon' read us first. I just keep it way up, and I'm popping, ooh, Uzi Vert.
Let me see you work, let me work, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me work. You a hustler, let me see you work, let me work, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me work. You a hustler, let me see you work, let me see you, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me work, let me see you work, let me see you, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me work. You a hustler.
Never went to college, black college, though I get the bands, spick and span wrist, keep them snapping on me, Instagram, slip and slide tip, umbrella straight picture man, she can stay though, leave that for the gentleman, go to my service like I've been selling with merchants, I keep that clip on me working in case someone need a surgeon, and I heard she a dog, but to me she a virgin, and after all of these shows, hop in the rose, close the curtains, Jay.
Let me see you work, let me work, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me work. You a hustler, let me see you work, let me work, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me work. You a hustler, let me see you work, let me see you, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me work, let me see you work, let me see you, let me see you work, let me see you work, let me work. You a hustler, 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 you a hustler.
Can't ball in a life, man. Go on with it, go on with it.
Yo, Izzy, are you kidding me?
Do us, yeah.
The Cartel.
Booty clapping when she walk, got a body like a dancer. If I get a chance to get near, I romance her. If I throw this ass, hope it's something you can handle. Surfing on my wave, I'm so wet, wet. Gang, smoke some, drink some. Gang, spin some, blow some. Gang, twerk some, gang, smoke some, drink some.
I stay with the heat, so don't think about it. Suck on the blunt like a hot tamale. Rejecting them niggas like antibodies. He fuck your bitch, she a thotty. Young niggas reckless, they catching bodies. Smoke on them bitches like Maseratis. Chop on the plate like a tick karate. Stuck on the cash like a photocopy. Minding my business, don't bother me. Stacking the paper like lottery. You only get one time to lie to me. I need all this paper, got kids to feed. I need all this paper, no time to sleep. Can you get the fuck off my property? Trotted the track like a battery. Pussy so sweet like a Swiss street. They charge you the shit like a robbery. She say she gon' root me, do not agree. I sleep on the cash, it come for me. Told you little bitch you can't come for me. It was all in the plan to better me. The devil keep watching, I pray to God. This is the one way, it's only up. I let you in on the update.
Clapping when she walk, got a body like a dancer. If I get a chance to get near, I romance her. If I throw this ass, hope it's something you can handle. Surfing on my wave, I'm so wet. Gang, smoke some, drink some. Gang, spin some, blow some. Gang, twerk some. Gang, smoke some, drink some.
I keep it 100, my niggas be packing and you cannot fuck with me.
She gone off the flocker, scheming and lying, broke like a bando. I had to come up on my own, don't be expecting no handouts. Little niggas, they reckless and dumb. Fuck your shit up, catch your body quick. Just put me on cruise control, gliding on them like a hang glide. I always got a bankroll, my neck and my wrist stay iced out. You can still see me with the lights out. She do the unthinkable just for the cash. Surf on my wake and it's wet like a splash. I get it all and stack up my stash. Who's to say that everything that you're telling me true? You know I got trust issues, ahead of the game, just what I do. Don't fuck with just anybody. Smoke on the blunt and I pass it to you. Dive in the water so I can get wet. If it's a drop, you just surf on my way. Clapping when she walk, got a body like a dancer. If I get a chance to get near, I romance her. If I throw this ass, hope it's something you can handle. Surfing on my wave, I'm so wet, wet. I'm as wet. Gang, gang. Smoke some, drink some, gang, gang, spin some, blow some, gang, gang, twerk some, gang, gang, smoke some, drink some.
Girl, you fucking with a rider, let me know. Hop your ass up in the car, cause a nigga gotta go. Chunky deuces to the haters, I'll be back. Bitches say I'm fake as fuck, I'll be that. Cause I ain't falling for that shit you hookers do. Every movie is a chick that break up a nigga crew. Best friends turn to enemies. Don't think that it can happen to you. Here's a proof. Why everybody out here sharing the same hoes. My gang, the yo gang, fuckers to change clothes. Prime ain't tripping, that's how the gang goes. We wiping up a flip, we laugh, the lame chose. We all been a victim of it one time, but never beefing over that, not even sometimes. I don't know about you, but boy, that's how I run mine. Coined up, I got dumb dimes, hotter than the sunshine. You niggas better stop tripping over these Tanisha, Tanya's, and Melodies. Young niggas out here committing felonies over pussy that don't belong. Trying to figure out what you niggas mad for. Got you out here looking like an asshole. Put your gun down, ain't no need to blast, bro. Over pussy that don't belong to you. Pussy that don't belong. Like you lit, so I pray you niggas live it. Only time that pussy yours is when your ass is in it. Thought she liked you, I know, I get it. Yeah, I get it. She gon' nut, then leave, you finished. Then call up her crew. Then one of them gon' tell her about a function at game house, and she gon' wanna come cause she know we bring the names out. Weed bar, free pills, big champagnes out. Now don't get all mad. That pussy ain't yours cause you bought her a bag. That pussy ain't yours cause you paid all her rent. They do us like this because niggas like shit. Ever since a young, she seen niggas dog her mama. Now it's savage mode, go ahead and blame Rihanna. But baby, you ain't got money like Rihanna. You sharing the studio with Keisha and Tiana. So nigga, don't react quick. Lil' mama just tryna keep her snap lit. And she wanna fuck Casey, she wanna fuck Sue. Because her favorite song is Backflip. Holla, holla.
Yeah, but yeah, y'all peeped that video though, man.
Yeah, that video was.
Did y'all that
crazy.
video though? Did you understand what
No
was going
claps,
on
though?
in that video? That was crazy.
You hear it? You hear the claps?
They hear it? Okay. Yo, what's good, Bird?
What up? We in the building. What up? What
Yo,
up? First of all, let's
my guy,
acknowledge. This is Birdie
I want
Bird.
y'all always gotta know we don't see each other throughout the week.
Yeah, they don't, I don't think they. I think they think we see each other.
But yo, what's good, Chanel?
Yo, Birdie, I got one thing.
Yeah.
You keep growing that beard, I'm gonna have to bag you.
Come on, you see the beard?
Oh,
what's
she
going
like the beard.
I'm about to beard it.
You know I like beards, y'all. I done
She
told
like
y'all.
the beard. She loves the beard. You clap for yourself.
Just making sure we on track.
He clapping for his beard.
Nah, first of all, I'll clap for the beard. That's not me.
It was my statement for the beard.
That's a different person.
Because beard is my thing.
She about to bag you.
I'm a beardologist. You hear me?
Boyfriend
She's
number one.
chattery.
I'm a beardologist.
She know who the who the workplace wife is.
Oh, somebody in this booth a little jealous about
They
me
know
saying
what's
that.
going on.
Let me chill.
Let's go.
His work wife is tight.
Let's chill.
Got bags now. I ain't gonna get none of the buttons messed up right now.
Oh, you got lined
Set
up.
me up. It set me up. We got
lined
shotguns
up.
in me. That's not a shot. That's not a. Yeah, I was gunshots though, but it's not.
But how was your week? We spoke about our weeks earlier. So how
Did
was
you?
yours?
Oh, y'all was already going. Okay.
We kind of
I
spoke
mean,
about
you
it.
kind of talked about
Yeah,
it.
Shout out to my
Crazy.
nephew KB's his birthday. Happy birthday to my
Happy
nephew
birthday.
That's
K.
lovely.
K
That's
badass
lovely.
BZ.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
All right, so what's going on? What's going on?
I mean, you know, we got a full show. We got a guest in the
Yes,
building.
strong by
Come
Jessie.
through. I seen a little bit
Prepped
of
up.
Strong by
A little
Jessie.
bit.
Jessie is amazing,
That's
y'all.
what's up.
strong Jessie. It's
Strong. She's
We
strong.
got straight facts. We got ears
Straight
to the
facts,
streets.
ears
You
to
know what I'm
the
saying?
streets.
We gonna
Ears
Ears
wrap
to
it
the
up.
Streets got a little intro now. You peeped this?
I didn't even peep that.
Oh, that's gonna be fire.
Yo,
Y'all got a good
shout
little-
out the tone with the intro.
I had a little situation
Uh-huh.
earlier this week, and I wanted y'all take on this later on.
All
I
right,
wanted-
look.
Okay.
Look,
I'm looking-
Instagram
So what will
situation.
Birdie say? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit.
It's
of
coming
what
up?
going on, you know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
So we could get it popping.
Well, you know, we killed a lot of time early, so we got to get into straight facts. Play my intro, please. I'm working on a
Y'all
new
shouted
one,
out
by the
booth
way.
already?
We're going to do that when we come back.
Okay.
Straight facts, it's time. It's time.
Where's the intro?
All right, it's so cool. I'm going to just jump right in.
Okay.
All right, straight facts.
Ain't no music for you, straight facts?
It is. It's cool. You ain't hear it?
It's cool.
Did you hear it? I heard it. All right, so Wendy Williams. So this week on Wendy Williams' show, this Tuesday, she opened up about relapsing. If you don't know, Wendy actually had a drug addiction problem previously in her career. So she opened up about relapsing recently. She's currently living in a sober house in Queens, and she now has a sober coach, a 24-hour sober coach. So it was kind of like a really sad situation because she really broke down. We actually have video of her actually telling the audience and her fans that she has relapsed. Could you play the clip, please?
I want to know what drugs she taking.
Actually, it's pain medication and alcohol.
That is drug. That's something to go
For
to rehab
someone
for?
that's been doing cocaine.
that's
Listen,
dangerous.
that's dangerous. She can die.
Okay.
So this is the clip where she actually spoke to her audience. She opened up and she was really emotional and everything.
No, Kevin and I have the Hunter Foundation for the Good of the People, and we recently launched our 888-5 Hunter number for those of you caught up in the struggle of addiction. Well, for
that is hard
some
to watch.
time now, and even today and beyond, I have been living in a sober house. When you see me come to work, glammed up, right after the show, I go across the street, I do my Pilates. I told you 2 hours a day, I like to take care of my body. And you know, I've had a struggle with cocaine in my past, and I never went to a place to get the treatment. I don't know how, except God was sitting on my shoulder and I just stopped. But there are people in your family, it might be you, who've been struggling. And I wanted to know more of the story. So this is my autobiographical story, and I'm living it, and I'm telling you this. After I go to the Pilates, I go to several meetings all around town in the tri-state area, and I see my brothers and sisters caught up in their addiction.
So that was a
and
really
looking for
sad
help.
situation. Like, honestly, I feel bad because I know addiction is really a tough situation. Anybody battling addiction, I feel for you. It's really a tough situation. Rumors suggest that Wendy actually relapsed due to continuous infidelity of her husband, Kevin Hunter, who's actually in a relationship, a kind of like a public relationship with a 33-year-old who is actually
he looks happy.
Yeah, but I mean, everybody looks happy.
No, he looks happy in a relationship.
Yeah, he
Not
does.
right there. He look happy.
So you know,
show the picture with
Sharina
the
Hudson.
side note.
This is his alleged mistress. You know, she's apparently pregnant. She's 33 years old. They've been dating for several years, and she's actually been pressuring him
She
lately.
calm, right?
She's been pressuring him lately to actually
me.
leave Wendy, but he's not trying to leave Wendy because we know Wendy is the moneymaker. If you don't know, Kevin Hunter actually manages Wendy's career, so it's a tough situation. If that's the hand that feeds you, where you gonna go?
I'm looking at that picture, and one of the main things I noticed, y'all gonna be like, "You crazy?" Is the Bentley truck. Where do you think that came from?
Wendy. This is actually a picture that was posted from the mistress while Wendy was actually in rehab in Florida. This is something while Wendy's in rehab in Florida. This is the picture that was taken in Florida, apparently, of them
Filling my son's shades, though. That's what I released.
It's a really sad situation. I feel bad. So, hopefully she gets it together.
Before you move on, how would you deal with this as a female?
If I was Wendy?
Yeah.
To be very honest with you, she needs to worry about herself and her child right now. To be very honest, that's all I can say. My child,
would you deal with this?
My child and me would be my important factor right now. They have a son. My son and me will be me getting healthy for my child would be the most important thing for me in that moment. I wouldn't care about my husband.
I don't think so.
Would I cut him off? Absolutely. She could find another manager. At this point, she could manage her own goddamn career. Anyway, gotta move on. So Cardi B finally trademarks okay. If you can't do that, don't be mad.
Yeah.
So yeah, she finally trademarked this. People were actually
I think Streets could do that. Streets, try it one time.
Come on. Come on.
No.
You can't roll your tongue? Your tongue no good?
No.
I'm good.
Oh, okay. His tongue don't work. Anyway, Cardi B trademarked this so she could put the phrase on clothing and different products. They didn't go too much into detail about it, but she said she has a few things coming, and I'm happy that she actually took that move, honestly, in my opinion.
I love Cardi. I should text her every morning too. But I fuck with my son also.
Nobody wants your recycle good morning text, bro.
Stop it.
Definitely
recycle.
Send them to me.
Definitely copy and paste.
I know.
You need good mornings? I got you. Good
Send me
mornings.
that.
I got you.
Anyway, Pharrell announces a new Netflix series, which I think is pretty dope. So this Netflix series is actually for children.
Hold on, dude.
Yo, why he don't get it? He gotta have a beard or a mustache or something, bro.
Listen,
this is frustrating, bro.
Disgusting.
I can't trust you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
What did he do to you?
Nigga. Yo, niggas with no facial hair beyond 30, I can't trust y'all niggas.
I never seen him with no beard, no stash.
Pharrell, actually, the Netflix show is actually called Brainchild. So Brainchild actually,
let's go.
Brainchild actually
that nigga looking like Jaden.
Hello. We gotta start cutting mics in here. Brainchild actually aimed to teach young viewers about technology, current events, science, and it's also going to be fun and educational. We actually have a quick trailer for this piece, so we can play that clip right now.
What is this?
This is a trailer of Brainchild.
Control your emotions, or do emotions control you? What are germs?
Stupid. Yo, why she look like Mia Khalifa?
You're about to find out. If you've ever wondered why you don't look like the people you see on social media, you don't even look like that. No way. Is the 5-second rule real? Would you throw it away or keep eating it? There's a whole world of germs out there.
Personally, if I drop food on the floor, I tend to apply a different rule. When in doubt, throw it out. Unless it's a cheese puff, then I'm totally eating it and probably wiping the cheese dust on my pants.
What the heck? There are more stars in the universe than there are grains of sand on Earth. Is there other life out there?
I don't know.
I hope not.
It was.
So that's Brainchild. I think it looks dope. Like, no lie, I'm actually excited to watch it because like the Magic School Bus, like you learn things. Like I'm really excited to watch that with my little cousin.
First of all,
Shout
Streets
out to
had
Ari.
the funniest joke of the year.
Do not ever say it.
Of the year.
No.
Of the
No.
year.
Okay, so my
Streets,
next.
I give you the
my
best.
next.
That was fun. You was fun. How did I know who you talking about? Niggas is perverts, bro.
Okay, so a TLC musical may be coming to Broadway. So TLC is reportedly working on a musical.
Okay.
Which will premiere their biggest hits, and they want to tell their story. In my opinion, I feel like, no offense, we saw your movie, we already know your story.
That's for the old heads. But they just making money.
Yeah, I mean, they want to make coin right.
You're gonna have to repack. You're gonna repackage so you can't repackage no more. You know
Absolutely.
I'm gonna drain all the money
that's
out
true
of this.
too. I mean, I hope they switch it up. I mean, I'm sure it's stories that we have.
Don't
not
switch
heard.
it up. Be
I'm
the same.
sure.
If you switch it up, I'm gonna be like, When did that come in? Like, you should have been said
That's true. That's true.
Can't say that.
That's true. But
You
I
can
mean,
say-
I think it's something I would actually go watch. I think it'll be very fun.
A musical?
A musical. I like musicals.
I wouldn't go watch.
I
that.
feel like
That's
the movie was a musical. They sang a lot. Anyway,
Okay.
it's time for my Women's History Month.
Oh, let's clap that up.
Shout out to the ladies for the Jones. All right, so now we got top woman anthems. These are not just my picks; these are people's picks from women's pick from social media. I actually made a post yesterday, and this is what I received. So don't bash me for choosing these. All right,
top women.
top women anthems. City,
City
girls,
Girls.
act up.
Facts. I just seen that in the church. Right?
Yeah, fire.
They just played this in the church.
Survivor. Destiny's Child. Somebody a hater in here. Respect Aretha Franklin. Legend.
I like that. I could rock that. I still rock that right now.
TLC, no scrubs.
I like the pigeon. Ah, no pigeon. Yo, R.I.P. to the homies.
Listen. Yeah.
3 of them died.
Nah, all
4.
three of them.
Listen, you even
How many of them was
R.I.P.
those
to the
two?
homie left
Okay.
eye that died, and Aretha Franklin.
Yeah, R.I.P.
Oh, okay. It's
Nah, but
Tiffany
that's
Love.
not. That was in.
Nah, because we said there no pigeons.
Okay, we hear you, but it's still,
You know.
But yeah, that was the top women anthem that women voted for on my social media. I mean, I get it. It was a lot of bashing. I guess
was
you could
it?
say that was the top.
How
that
many
they
was that?
gave.
Was that 5?
That was 6.
That was
That
6?
quick. That was 6.
Okay, you didn't have women's. Do you have ladies' night?
That was what I wanted.
You didn't have ladies' night though. That's
No,
crazy.
I wanted
right?
ladies' night.
You ain't have.
I wanted ladies' night.
The Moulin Rouge. Moulin Rouge.
And I wanted
You were not T.Y. blood. You didn't have Unity, blood.
These were all in my knee, but I was going.
Hey, somebody in the booth, come get her, bro. We need one of those clowns.
This is not the Apollo, bro.
We need one of those clowns to come
But
ahead.
that was
like,
straight facts. For more details, don't forget to log on to
Shout out to Straight Facts. That was a good. That was good today. Straight Facts.
Don't
Women
forget.
History Month.
Yeah,
Yo,
women.
but-
You got one more
yo,
week for women.
Is it history or is it
Before
women
Straight Facts
empowerment?
is over, I'm gonna say that was really good. And
Thank
with the
you.
Wendy Williams thing, because that was the first thing you talked about. I just think that the one thing I want to say before it's over is, don't you think changing your environment matters?
Of course.
So maybe
Yo,
something
Wendy,
might continue.
Can
through the
I say something,
environment
Wendy?
that you
If
keep
Wendy,
yourself
if you
in.
see this, I would kill for a new Bentley truck.
Nah,
Period.
listen,
Her.
it's that because that was
That's a fact.
crazy. That was
I
crazy.
would.
That's crazy.
You don't think I would kill
Listen,
for a Bentley truck?
Listen,
I
man,
would.
that's what I'm saying.
I
So
would.
it's at the
He
end
killing
of the day,
for a Bentley truck, bro.
Yeah.
Like he got the bread and he public with it. Why are you crying
Okay,
over this?
so-
that's crazy.
I don't.
But
I don't
yeah,
know. I don't see sympathy
I
in
hear
that.
y'all,
But
but you know,
Straight Facts was fire,
Straight
son.
Facts was fire.
Yeah,
Thank you. But yeah,
I
we're gonna
felt
get
that
into
shit.
Jessie. Jessie
I
is
felt
coming
that.
on the show, strong by Jessie.
Woo! I seen a little clip.
Let me tell you, Jessie is no joke, y'all.
Who Jessie?
She has a great personality, and what she does is
Who y'all
just
talking about?
simply amazing.
I'm gonna refer
Jesse.
all the
I was guest
females
on the
that I
show
know in my
tonight.
life to go to Strong Jessie.
You got a
This
lot
is
of
fun.
females in
I'm
your
gonna
life.
refer you.
I have females in my life. Yeah.
You do?
Okay.
No, I
Really?
mean not.
Listen.
Chill. I don't know what's going on. I don't know
Is
what
this-
just
this is a
happened.
question,
But when we
bro.
come back,
But
we
yes, I
have
have a
Jessie.
lot
We
of
have
females.
Strong by Jessie when we come back. So stay tuned. Keep it locked here. Go get some waters. You stupid. That was perfect, actually. So she's coming in right now.
You feel me? We ain't gotta do all that shit that we used to do no more. You feel me? I remember that shit though. We used to just be space talk. Live day by day and shit. Life's good though. Everything alright now. Life's good. Life's great. For sure that they already know what's going on though. All praise to God. Yeah, to the Most High. Hey. I ain't got steal no more. I don't pop pills no more. I don't do that. Look like I still slang coke. Look like I still sell dope. I don't do that. I ain't on the block no more. I ain't gotta tote the Glock no more. I don't do that. But I'm still paranoid from the shit I did. So everywhere I go, I gotta keep it strapped. I ain't gotta steal no more. Do it for the thrill no more. I don't do that. Looking like I still slang bows. Looking like I still kick those. I don't do that. I ain't on the block no more. I ain't gotta rob no more. I don't do that. But I'm still paranoid from all that shit I did. So wherever I go, I gotta keep a strap. I got me one and above. I had to hustle the dub. I had to stack the shit up. I ain't even losing the love. I ain't even looking for trust. You hustle backwards. Niggas and money, I kick acrobatics. Over the stove and I think mathematics. If you want beef, then it's smoke, let them have it. If you want beef, then it's smoke, let them have it. Shipping them peas and they come wrapped in plastic. On my own, found a way, made a way. How I'm doing, had to bust a play, bust it down, sell it up. You know it's me, I ain't tripping. We ain't selling shake, we ain't hurt, nigga, nah. We ain't Hercules, but we steady pushing. I ain't got steal no more, I don't pop pills no more. I don't do that. Look like I still slang coke, look like I still sell dope. I don't do that. I ain't on the block no more. I ain't gotta tote the Glock no more. I don't do that. But I'm still paranoid from the shit I did. So wherever I go, I gotta keep it strapped. I ain't gotta steal no more. Do it for the thrill no more. I don't do that. Looking like I still slang bows. Looking like I still kick those. I don't do that. I ain't on the block no more. I ain't gotta rob no more. I don't do that. But I'm still paranoid from all that shit I did. So wherever I go, I gotta keep it strapped. I don't pop pills no more. Nigga, I'm lying. Still be high when I'm riding. Still be high when I'm rhyming. Still be high when I'm slime. Bitch, I'ma be high when I die. Niggas talk shit, but they lying. They can't prove shit that they saying they lies. I'm a real trapper, ran through 100 bowls, boy, at least about 100 times. That's worth to my mom. Money on my mind, so I'm on my grind. Can't sleep, ain't no time. I'm hot paranoid, got me clutching my arm. Been up for 3 days, you see blood in my eyes. If they take me out, nigga, don't cry. But you gotta ride, them boys gotta die. Put your pistol in the sky when you see me pass by. Have my finger outside so yo, I can get high. I stand on my own, I'm all alone. Get them bows in, then we get them bows gone. Don't talk on no phones, these niggas is clowns. These niggas is bozos, these niggas is clones. Leave me alone, don't call my phone. Ain't tryna be bothered, ain't cutting it on. I'm in my zone, I'm in my zone. Tell these fuck nigga that's I'm in my zone. I ain't got steal no more, I don't pop pills no more. I don't do that. Look like I still slang coke, look like I still sell dope. I don't do that. I ain't on the block no more. I ain't gotta tote the Glock no more. I don't do that. But I'm still paranoid from the shit I did. So wherever I go, I gotta keep it strapped. I ain't gotta steal no more. Do it for the thrill no more. I don't do that. Looking like I still slang bows. Looking like I still kick those. I don't do that. I ain't on the block no more. I ain't gotta rob no more. I don't do that. But I'm still paranoid from all that shit I did. So wherever I go, I gotta keep it strapped.
Hey man, so you remember last night and shit when I cut out from the spot? Right. I went to this little bitch house, but then I stopped at my little homie birthday party and shit. Little nigga just turned 16 and shit. You feel me? They turned it out for him though. Mom's got the limousine and everything. Hella bitches. So you feel me? I'm kicking it and shit. It's time for happy birthday. You know me, you feel me? I'm a down to earth ass nigga, you feel me? So it's time for happy birthday, nigga. I threw the little nigga some bacon though. But at the end, you know what I did? Whole face. Smushed in the cake. In the case, whole cake. He crying in front of his bitch.
You think that's cool, my nigga?
Motherfuckers looking. Yeah. I showed the nigga. Man. Motherfucker show me. Motherfucker. Better G, you can't do it again. Better G,
Little baby.
Man, hey, you should do better than me. Bet it up then. Big money? Big money zone. Big money zone. Pay me my money, man. Double up. Bet another one. This nigga ain't getting no money. He must have come Pay me my money, nigga. Let me hold. He got no fan for his favorite bad games and shit, man. You still owe me a G from 2K.
I need to go 5, bro.
You still owe me a G from 2K. 5, man. Come on, man. I need 10, bro.
I got to play with you, bro.
No noodles,
Money
no
game.
champagne, no drink, none of that. You don't even get a gun.
No gun, no money.
It's crazy.
I could have sworn I pressed.
Look what's going
Look who we have in the building.
Look what's
Jessie.
going on.
Look what's going.
Okay, first off, please introduce yourself, please.
Hi guys,
Yeah.
I'm Jessie.
She's Jessie from where? The Instagram. Then we
Instagram, Strong by Jessie, and YouTube as well. My YouTube channel, Strong by Jessie.
Strong by Jessie. Welcome to the show for real people.
Yes.
Okay.
Welcome. I'm glad to be here. Thanks for having me.
Yeah.
So, all right, for the people that don't know, Jessie runs a pole instructing class. She's a pole instructor.
Let's clap for that.
Beautiful thing.
Let's clap for that.
It's a different type of sexy that's going on.
Okay.
All right, so let's
get into it. Was it you in the class?
I heard you was in the class.
Wasn't you in the class?
When she started the show, she talked about Jessie's class.
Who else was in
And
the
then
class?
she
with
showed
you?
the footage of
I heard
Jessie.
Shanika was in the class too.
I heard Shanika. I
They
heard
were
Chris was in the
all
class.
Chris was in the class too?
Chris was in the class.
I didn't get no
Who
footage.
else? There's somebody else in the class. Who else was in
And
the class?
Paola, Gary.
Paola.
Gary, you was in the
Beyonce.
class?
No,
Beyonce.
Gary.
No, the boys' turn is next week.
Right, you guys turn this next week.
The boys' turn.
But Jessie,
Yo,
let
hold
us
on.
know.
It's our turn next week.
Sure.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
are we gonna be in there with the
What,
other
it's
girls? that
our
was in the
turn to
class
watch
and
the
everything?
girls?
Because I want to see. I want to see
Hell
this
yeah.
in person. I want, and we'll make sure nobody bring no singles people. No
Okay,
dollars. We're not
so-
throwing no money.
Listen,
It's not
listen,
that
I
type
can't
of
promise that.
situation.
Can't promise
I
that.
mean, feel free.
So
feel free
Jessie-
to tip.
See, that's why I see. Why you hating?
Listen,
Okay,
man,
can you
know they
focus
come
on
up,
Jessie, please? Thank you.
my bad.
So
Okay.
Jessie, I want to know where you're from. How did you get started
You know where
in
she's from.
pole instructing?
Okay.
No, she doesn't know. I'm actually from Costa Rica. I was born there, and we moved to the U.S. when I was 11.
Okay.
And about like 7-8 years ago, I started powerlifting. That's where I started my fitness journey.
Okay.
I dabble on a lot of things. Tried running, yoga, Pilates, all the works, and I fell in love with powerlifting.
Oh, okay. That's
I
what's up.
love the idea of coming in every week and beating the person I was the week before.
Oh, okay.
That's facts. That's facts.
What you-
That's
what
fine.
you-
That's fine.
around what you was lifting, what you was deadlifting or squatting, what was the
My
max?
Listen, you're gonna make a lot of people feel bad right now. So let's
okay.
let it do
Listen,
it.
I'm not doing
I don't
it.
think
They're doing
Tino
it to
could do
themselves.
All right, let me see what's going on. What's going on? What's
Okay.
going on?
The last time I tested a PR, which is a personal best, personal record, my deadlift and squats were like 240, 245.
Ooh, 45.
Not bad. That's nice.
And I was about 135 pounds.
Oh,
back
that's not
then.
bad. That's
So
not
if I'm
bad.
hurt, you could
Yes, definitely.
But you're not
fireman carry.
She got you.
Here.
She
I'll
got
be
you.
good to get rescued by.
No, she can squat you, right? That's
yeah,
what she said.
yeah,
She could throw you on her
She can
shoulder.
squat you, nigga. Fuck you talking about.
She could squat you.
So how did
Why you got mad? Nigga got mad.
Man,
Why
she
you
like,
get mad?
I'm proud. She can squat you, nigga. Fuck you mean, nigga.
so how did lifting turn into pole?
She didn't even get to the. How you fast forward in her life, blood? Like, let her get there. She know what she's here for.
She know what she's here for.
Well, about 3 years into it, I started getting a little bit too square.
Okay.
And I wanted to soften my body up. And I went to see Alvin Ailey dance I went to one of their shows, and their bodies are amazing. They're
Okay.
muscular, they're strong, they're flexible, and I thought that could be me.
That should be.
Wow.
Yeah, and randomly things just happen. A friend posted a photo of herself on the hoop, and I just saw it, and I said, "That's what I want to do. I just know that I belong doing something like that." And it's one of the reasons why I post a lot myself, because if it wasn't for someone's post, my life wouldn't have changed. So I'm
Okay.
hoping to change other people's as well.
Oh, that's fine.
So
That's good.
going
That's
from,
good.
from lifting heavy to pole,
yes.
how did your body change? And what, like, how did your body
Oh,
change?
that's a good question. I like that.
Ghost star.
Yeah.
You got a ghost star today. It was interesting. So I was used to lifting external weight, and I realized I did not know how to move my own body. It was actually really, really challenging for me to learn how to do all of this.
That's a lot of core, right?
Yeah, it's core, but I have and had a lot of raw strength. I just didn't know how to use it.
Okay.
So you could pick something up, but if somebody tells you to be practical with that strength, like gymnastics, then it's like, oh.
That's what I was gonna ask you if you do gymnastics.
I actually do. I realized after I started doing the pole, I just wanted to be a gymnast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gymnastics is really.
We have gymnastics classes in the studio, and I occasionally go to adult gymnastics in Chelsea Piers.
Since you brought it up, let's get to the pole situation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I saw the footage. Do we got a clip?
Can we see the
Let's
clip?
see.
Can we clip off or
Oh,
we gotta wait for that?
and I want to see their clip because they got footage of.
They were
Chanel
That's what I'm
on the
waiting for.
pole.
They
I
were
wanna see
amazing.
Chanel. They was amazing.
Hold on, let me see
She's an
the.
instructor.
Well, yeah, I actually
I
went to
didn't see
Jessie's
that.
class this
I'm
week.
gonna
Let's
let you
play it.
know.
This
It hurts. The pain gets easier. It goes away. You don't really feel it.
Eventually, when you learn how to whip it, it could be more.
We're going to cross the left over the right, and then pick the right up. You can do it. Yes. See, you're stronger than you think you are. You're not be getting so afraid. You lead with your chest, or you lead with your crotch. And I need you to understand moving together as one. And being comfortable with like your weight going forward. Bring your feet in front of the neck of the posterior. Bring it as close to your crotch as possible. Like you gotta get it. No, you can do it. Yeah. As close to your crotch as possible. Like all up in there. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Alright, let's try that. So once you lean, see if you can let go of the outside hand. And see how this feels. I have faith in you. Take it out. We're going to let it from the floor. All the way. Nice.
Dang, I look like perfection right
All right, so real quick, let me talk
What's
about
going on with my
experience.
buttons? Wow. I'm trying to bomb.
Okay,
I'm trying to.
so
So let me tell you my experience really quickly.
wow,
So this week,
Wow.
wow.
We need a wow button. Wow.
Wow.
so this
Awesome.
week, I went to
That was beautiful. That was probably the best clip I've seen.
That was
this year,
no,
right?
that was the best clip of the year.
Yeah, but
That's
minus a couple of things is fire.
Chanel. I saw Chris. I saw Shanika. Shanika looked like she was a professional.
She was on a low.
Shanika wasn't
professional.
scared of the pole. I ain't gonna lie to you. She was really on. She was
She
on her
really
money.
was
Hey, yo,
nice.
Gino. Hey, yo, Gino.
But I see what you scared of though.
Hey, yo,
You
hey, yo,
scared of that pole. I
Hey,
see
yo,
what you scared of.
hold on. Let's not act like, yo, Gino, you ain't have a good night that night. Let's not act like we ain't have a good night, Gino.
Gino ain't low.
Gino ain't low.
You ain't low. You ain't
Gino
low.
had a great night.
First
If not,
of all,
if Gino didn't have a great night,
stop the footage right here because
Gary had a good night. And if Gary had a good night,
inappropriate shit about to be
Junior had an
said. Yeah, good
amazing
looking,
night.
blood. You
And
know
if
what's
not,
about to
then
happen.
Sydney had the night of his life.
All right, so
You know what I'm saying?
I want to talk about my.
How was your experience?
Oh my!
Can we hear this? Can we hear your
Oh my
experience?
God.
Act like she's not in the room.
No, she could be here.
Yeah, act like she's not.
All right, so let me
Was
tell
it
you.
trash?
I went
Did
to the
she-
class. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna lie. I walked in. She was actually finishing up one of her classes. So even watching what they were doing, I just kept thinking like, thank God I didn't get here on time to do that part, right? So it was cool. But when we actually started working, I was kind of doubting. I'm like, I cannot do any of this because I'm like, I have not pushed myself in this particular way in such a long time. So I'm like, I've never tried.
Long time.
Yeah. I haven't tried something new physically like that in such a long time.
It's a
If you
full
wanna
body
be clear.
workout.
It's a full body workout. But I was like, I'm going to keep an open mind. And going into it, it literally was challenging, but it was also very informative. And I'm like, you know what? I give pole dancers, acrobats, gymnasts so much credit because it works every muscle. When I woke up the next day, when I tell y'all, my body was on fire. My body on fire right now. But what I did learn is because Jessie actually told me during the class, she said, there's 3 different type of pole dancers. Or pole, what do you call it? What's the right term exactly? I don't want to say dancers.
Well, I just say there are different kinds of
Pole gymnasts?
polling.
Polling.
Like, just pole styles that you could do. And no one taught me this. I was just sitting at home one day and I was like,
Who played that?
We all, we all in life try to be like someone else. And there are times that there are certain things that are just not for you or just don't come natural. And I told myself, so when you pole, you could pole by air, by land, or by sea. You walked into
Okay.
floor work, which is like the body
Right.
rolling, that's the sea stuff. And the truth is that your body would naturally gravitate towards one.
Okay.
And then you slowly start falling into place into the other ones. So I identify myself as an air polar.
Okay.
I love to be in the air. I love to feel the wind in my hair. Love spinning. Some people don't like that.
Sounds amazing.
Sounds amazing.
Well, I'm a land.
Love to
I figured
watch
out I'm a
that.
land. I'm the land girl.
Ain't that the sea, right? That's the
No,
floor?
the sea is the floor. I'm the land. Like I would do like all of like the girl, like what the strippers do.
You playing
basically.
around. You a tease. I see what's going on.
Right.
You ain't gonna jump on it.
That's
Get out.
me.
Exactly.
No, I can swing. I did good at swinging. But anyway.
What's going on? You the tease.
But, you know,
Let's get to the point.
the truth of the matter is that some people, top professional people, will only do one thing. You will mainly only see them doing air stuff and tricky stuff. Some people will only be dancey and whatnot. Some people will be floor work.
Work on your strength, not your weakness.
Exactly.
That's why I agree with. I always agree with that.
Work into your weakness through your strength.
Yeah, I never really like
That's a
grasp
good one.
that concept,
was
but
nice.
I really
That was-
believe
that was
in
real
work
nice.
on your strength and not your weakness. I believe in it.
My mentor told me there's no such thing as something you can or can't do. It's
That's
either
fact.
train or not train.
No, that's
And I
That's a
apply.
fact.
I started applying that
That's
to
a
my
fact.
life. It could be anything.
But you said something earlier.
I said a lot of
You
things
said something earlier.
I
There's
said a
something
lot.
that you naturally gonna be gifted at, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's your strength.
Yeah.
Work on your strength and not your weakness. Me.
Yeah.
That's
I can
me.
understand.
No. That's the theory that I abide by.
Yeah.
So
She abide.
You one of them guys that go to the gym and work on upper body.
If that's what I
And
want,
skip
hell yeah.
leg day.
Skip leg day.
Fuck legs. I mean, I ain't trying to be on
And
no.
then his calves
Listen.
look like twigs.
And all of this gonna get what I want anyway. Fuck you mean?
But yeah,
My legs ain't gonna.
All right.
Exactly.
We're gonna come back to me in 20 years.
Foundation your ass over there.
But yeah.
Come back to me in
Legs.
20 years. Tell me how your knee feels. Tell me how your
Listen,
lower back
listen.
feels.
How important
So, okay,
is the leg workout then?
You know
How
what?
important is the
You
leg
know what?
workout?
You know what's funny? You
What?
saying that. It's a different type of soreness. I know it is. It
Yes.
has to be. It's totally different compared to lifting and doing what you do. Because I love it. I can't see myself. I can't be the guy in the video, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't see guys do the side push-ups and all that on the.
Yeah.
It looks crazy to me. So
Strength.
what type of soreness is that? What is that about? What is that?
It's a full body soreness. Honestly, I'm gonna tell you though, the worst soreness is flexibility soreness. When you really start tearing, doing micro tears to get that split, to get that back bend, that soreness is
That back bend that you do is perfection.
Is that part of reshaping your body though? Does that?
Yes. Yeah. So a lot of it is you have to basically, some of it is undo all the bad behavior, the bad
habits that your body formed, like slouching and things like that. So first you have to undo all of that and then retrain it into a proper way. Like, you know what I learned on doing this? In China, they don't actually have toilets. They squat.
I heard of that.
And it makes so much sense. In India, they barely sit. They sit cross-legged, like the lotus and all of that. It makes sense because sitting is the worst thing for us. Like,
why is that?
Oh man, it just messes up with your whole posterior chain, meaning your back, your glutes, your hamstrings, all of that. That's why people are always like tight.
So when we sit on the couch, we're fucking up.
Yes.
Facts.
You really are. Most people can't touch their toes.
Can you touch your toes?
We're not talking about me right now, okay?
Can you touch
We're
your
not.
toes?
Are we talking about me
time?
right now?
You heard that?
All the time.
Yo,
All the
I'm not even
time.
gonna lie to you, yo. If I drop something on the floor right now, I'm gonna look at it, think about it, and then proceed to try to pick it up. And if I feel like it's gonna take too much time to get it, I'm just gonna kick it.
I'm just gonna kick it.
I'm gonna kick it.
You're
I'm dead serious. Yo, listen,
You're a
man,
failure. That's what you
yo,
are.
Listen, I don't give a hell what you say. Listen, what she's talking about is real. My back, bro. I work out.
How
I
important?
do all that. It's real. This is real. What she's talking about right
How
now.
important is your leg workout to pole dance?
First of all, I don't like to focus on anything. I want to think about it as full body, and it's management, it's prevention, and it's all of this. You work out hard so you don't hurt yourself.
So do you work every day? Do you do this every day, or is this something like do you put in a certain amount of hours a day? Like
on some level, I fitness almost every day. I actually
your-
legit had to like force myself to have one full day of like nothing.
Wow.
Because my body just wasn't recovering. Rest is as important as the workout.
So with the rest, how much rest do you need? Do you wait till your body tells you you're good, or you just say, you know what, just give it one day and I'm right?
Over time, you learn the mind-body connection. You become one with your body. It is your temple. So you learn to understand when your body's telling you, you need to sleep, you need to eat better, you need more water, you need more protein.
Do you believe in overtraining?
Oh my God, yes, you could definitely overtrain. I've overtrained myself. There are times where I thought I sucked or something wasn't working, and then I went for a massage, I took a day off, and I came back and I was like, oh, I need a rest.
Definitely need a rest.
Because your body just won't perform the same way without rest.
So basically, with the rest, it creates that strength.
Yes. And a lot of times, like I said, when the flexibility, all of the strength, you're doing micro tears in your muscles, your tendon, all of that, it needs to be repaired. You can't just keep hammering it.
One thing I noticed though, as far as I love it though. But one thing I noticed is everything is extended. You don't do nothing half. Everything is like, if you're gonna stretch, it's like the arm is far. And is that one?
Funny enough, I actually started taking adult ballet classes because I don't have a background in dance at all. And being there is allowing me and helping me to understand fully extending my body. Sometimes she's like, okay, guys, just go on your tippy toes and just hold it there. And she would come and she's like, no, you could grow taller. I'm like, what is this lady talking about? And I do grow taller.
Wow. Well, yo,
yeah,
Jessie, I thank you for coming up on the show.
Hold on. You
Listen.
about to exit?
No, because we have to keep it going. We have to keep it going. We have to keep it going. We have more of the show to go. But I just wanted to give an opportunity for her to give the information for people to find her class.
Yes.
Find her on Instagram, because I'm going to follow right now. I'm following already.
Yes.
So I'm there.
Follow
So
me,
y'all
Strong by
follow too.
Jessie.
Yes.
Strong by Jessie, all one word, no underscore, no anything, and I'll be there.
And let them know about your class and where your class is located.
Yeah, my classes are located in Brooklyn Heights on 43 Skimmerhorn, and they're on Friday evenings at 5 and 6. And on Saturdays at noon and at 1, come check it out. Learn about yourself. You're stronger than you think you are.
Oh, that's
Thank
fire.
you so much, Jessie.
I liked it that. You're stronger than you think you are.
You really
Yeah,
are.
you kept
Yo,
saying that in the class.
you're stronger than you think you are.
You really are, honestly.
Not Birdie though, man. Birdie ain't stronger.
Because I
than
was
you.
trying to punk out, and she really pushed me to like really give in. I was gonna punk out on like certain things.
A lot of times people punk out, and I'm like, listen, just you're here. Time is money.
But Jessie,
you invested
thank
both.
you so much.
Thank you so
We'll be
much.
back.
But yeah, Birdie ain't stronger than me, so don't think like
When
that.
we come
Birdie.
back, we gonna find out how strong, who's stronger,
Chill.
Birdie and C's, y'all.
Chill.
Birdie and C's.
Awesome.
Wait, hold up. I'm finna turn this bitch up. Ay.
I done beef with the best of them, balled on the rest of them. Never hit the ground when the hate him. He can give two fuck making. Boys in the hood, Ice Cube out the county. Got grapes hitting Rickies like that shotgun in the alley. White bitch hit your Ricky, bitch hit your Ricky, bitch hit your Ricky. Let me in my rally, bro. We always gotta fly big. Mops for the ops and big dicks for they thought shit. Made back being shit. Shining here, blinding up your lens, yeah. Sacks with two twins, I done blew enough years. That them bitches both for sure finna let me fuck them and they friends, yeah. Compton, we don't care, yeah. You ain't with the business, why you stand there? Partner, look up in these eyes, ain't no fear here. Partner, look up in these eyes, ain't no fear here. Partner,
we need your sauce, P. Oh, we need your sauce.
Mama, though, I don't do that talking much. Did it in the streets, man. Y'all only selling online like offer-ups. Labels, you want a piece of this, then you better get your motherfucking offers up. Last time, I don't think we really charged enough. 1-2 million. Like each one of my plaques say like 1-2 million. Bro, I'm still a lottery pick like I won 2 million. Get it? Hey baby, hey, let me pull up and hit you with designer dick. That kind when I slide it, realign your shit. That you ain't seen in 2 weeks. I gotta find this dick. That's so good, I fuck you with your baby mama dick. On God. Hit bird like what you want, like I'm bowling. S2 dropping, diamond lane the movement. Twin cool racing with my bitch on the 405. 354 diamond lane, realest crew alive. Put it down, 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 put it down. Every time I slide though, put it down, 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 put it down. Every time I slide though, I gotta put it down. Every time I slide though, he love his baby mama, but that's my boo. Cause I get the meals fast like a drive-thru. God bless me. Enough drug, enough drink, ain't no telling what I might do. Cause all that shit that I done been through. Losing homies, ducking feds, what the fuck did I get into? That's why I pray every day and every night. There's so much going through my head tonight. A real nigga need some head tonight. I'm like, every day I'm living on the edge, looking down at my haters' feet on the ledge. Yeah. I buzz a nut and then I go to bed while baby rub my head. You know, put it down, 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 put it down. Every time I slide though, put it down, 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 put it down. Yeah, every time I slide though, I ain't never run from no nigga in my life. I just need 100 fucking mil before I die. Triple that, need 300 mil before I die. Triple that, need 900 mil before I die.
Steady. Yeah, steady. Yeah, I'm steady. Yeah, I'm steady with the dick. Steady with the bread. Steady, yeah. Steady with the dick. Steady with the swing. Yeah, steady. Yeah, steady. Steady. Yeah, steady with the dick. Steady with my bread. Yeah, steady with the.
Bitch, you can't fuck me if you broke. No. You be lucky if I let you give me head. Yup. These other niggas out here with the jokes. Ha 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 ha. Chasing hoes when they should be chasing bread. Yup. I'm stingy with this shit, don't be surprised. Yup. You can be this way when you Mr. D2B. Baby straight begging me to put this dick aside. Nah, we gotta get a bag before you get the fuck on me. hear me? Oh, mama's up.
Stingy. Yeah, stingy. Yeah, I'm stingy. Yeah, I'm stingy with the dick, stingy with the bread, stingy. Yeah, stingy with the dick, stingy with the shit. Yeah, stingy. Yeah, stingy. Stingy. Yeah, stingy with the dick, stingy with the bread. Yeah, stingy.
Bitch, you can't fuck me if you broke. No. No. No.
That's crazy shit.
She said I gave her dick. Huh? But y'all already know that whole line. Look what she driving. Nah. She ain't even get a text back. No. If it ain't about a bag, Chachi don't do much replying. Yeah. Niggas too. Get your broke ass around. Handouts ain't giving none. Y'all hustle lousy. Change up like Vivian. All out of fucks. Nah, I ain't giving none. Baby ain't about her shit. Then she ain't getting none. Oh, mama's I'm
Stingy. Yeah, stingy. Yeah, I'm stingy. Yeah, I'm stingy with the dick, stingy with the bread, stingy. Yeah, stingy with the dick, stingy with the shit. Yeah, stingy. Yeah, stingy. Stingy. Yeah, stingy with the dick, stingy with the bread. Yeah, stingy.
Bitch, you can't fuck me if you broke. No.
Ask her anything go. Yeah, yeah. I feel your body gone. Gotta know the form. True say I want to get to know you. Just seeing if I can know you. Yeah, yeah. Go far about like Kumujo. Baby, come and play, know they move slow. I don't know about the guys that you know. Mind me, I don't mean to share to know. Baby, my lawyer vibrates. My baby don't stop all night long. Baby, give it to me, girl, don't stop. The way you look at me, girl, oh shake good. The way you move your body, oh shake good. Your body's so sick, girl, oh shake good. The way the night's going, go shine, yo. I'ma get go shine more. Lati bere, go see it on, babe. See me now, you know that I'm a smoke guy. No wonder, my baby give me.
Get your legs look nice.
Shit, yeah, we back, yo.
Shout out to Jessie.
Definitely
That
enjoyed
was
Jessie.
amazing.
That was fire, man. Jessie was real cool. I like the spirit. I like the vibe.
Y'all hear the sound effects?
I hear the sound effects. You just call me dummy, bro. I'm stupid.
Okay, straight. Let's get into Into the Street.
Into the street. Yo,
Into the street.
Into the street. You know what I'm saying? You already know how we do. You know what I mean? We got an intro now. Hopefully we get to play it, but we don't play it.
Ooh, we got a. That's new.
Yeah, you see your boom one, right? Hey.
Into the street.
Yo,
the buzzer.
Who made that up, bro?
I fucks with it.
Who made that?
I fucks with it. But it don't even matter, man. Yo, we, you crazy. First mixtape that came out. There's a couple mixtapes that came out this weekend. I checked them out, listened to them. First, it was Little Xan. You know what I mean? Little Xan mixtape. What is it? A Heartbreak Soldier Part 2.
I would never listen to Lil Xan music.
Nah, I actually listened to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say that out of the.
Is he good? I never. What's the good? What's
You know
the song
what's
about
crazy?
him? What's the song that made him pop?
What's the song that made him pop? Did he ever pop?
I don't know. I don't know him, bro. I just see him as the new class weirdo kids that they be talking about.
Okay, so
I don't call him a weirdo.
That was
I
an
know
EP,
him.
the Heartbreak EP. I'm gonna say that it was okay. It was decent. I was expecting trash. I wanted to smoke him because I really don't like his whole. But you know what? It was. So I'm gonna say
Lil Xan. I'm gonna check it out.
1 to 10. I'm gonna give him a 7. You know what I mean? It's not my cup of tea, but I can't say it was trash because he had moments on that EP that was all right. So Little Xan, it's all right.
Shout out to Lil Xan because I know
because I would have smoked you. Now 42 Doug. This is definitely a new dude to me. You know what I mean? I really ain't know about him. Now, I mean, people was like, "Yo, go check it out." Mixtape just dropped.
42 Doug.
Yeah. I think I'm not sure, but I think he's rolling with Yo Gotti. So I got to really do some more research about him and find out more about him and his background.
You heard
who he
his
running
mixtape?
with. But I definitely listened to the mixtape.
Was it fire?
I'm fucking with it. Yo, play that clip, man. Play that clip.
That shit better be fire, because how you let that, you about to let that clip go. Like,
Shit hard, boy. He got.
I can't even hear it.
I used to get the pay when I was young. Me too. Yeah. Now I do it for my son. Everybody behind me like I'm the one. You will, nigga. No strap gon' get it done. Double back but bring a ton. Catch him lacking, we gon' punish you. Sold him one, but yeah, I fronted too. Ran it up in a money suit, no mask on, just a monkey suit. Perfect. Look, my
Yo, that's why I said I gotta do more research on him. He's brand new to me. I really don't know. I don't want to give him a neighborhood or give him an area.
He look like he's from Memphis. Yo, Gotti, he got a little Montclair on.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, I don't know. But yo, the mixtape, shit was alright, boy. Shit was alright.
He don't sound like he don't. I don't know.
Listen, yo,
what do you think?
What do you
think? What do you think
from that clip?
Talk to the queen. What do you think?
Let me get that.
That right there.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, yo, you know it's funny. Just remember she did that, and in a couple of months when he's on the radio rocking, yo, he's high.
It might be another song, but for me, that song, I can do without.
Next, but you know, whatever. You know what I mean? And then the mixtape that changed it all.
Oh, okay. My son said it. Shout out to my son said it.
Yo, if y'all don't know who my man VSOP is, man,
my son
that's my boyfriend, right?
Go on his IG. Go check out his music. Go check out his whole resume. The dude get busy. The mixtape fire. He went crazy.
He
had this performance not too long ago. Yo,
like
please show the clip of the performance. Him rocking out the spot, having the spot rocking. This is what he do. You hear that?
Didn't he have like the freestyle of the year?
He did.
Definitely did. I thought you killed him. Kept Illinois.
Oh yeah.
Who did you marry? You married him?
No, she fucked him.
That's why I said you can't say that's your boyfriend. You killed him.
Please clarify that when people get it twisted.
She fucked him.
She fucked him.
Not in real life though. Whatever.
It was a game.
It was a game.
Definitely was a game.
But yeah, my man Sin City mixtape fire, City Views. Check
City
that out.
Views. Shout out to my son Sin City.
I definitely appreciate the music that he bringing. You know what I mean? Like
Sin City, April 5th, Dorset, the live circuit, Honey Box. Let's get it, bro.
Yo, matter of fact, talking about that, yo, the Coalition got an event tonight. Go check that out. It's in Coney Island, the Unknown Biker Club. Shit's supposed to be lit.
Okay.
That's my man KO, man.
My son KO, Pain.
But yeah,
Pain Gang, what up?
Pain Gang, you know what I mean? They got something rocking tonight.
Red Life,
so
what up? You see, you know what's going on.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
They don't know what we talk about.
So boom. Sneakers. Boy. The Atmosphere Grays Jordans just dropped.
Let's see what's going on. Ooh.
It's those.
I actually like those.
Do you see those? Yo, I need a pair. I am going to get a pair of them.
So now, if you don't get a pair,
no, this is definitely a pair.
If you don't get these, what's going on?
No, this is definitely going to be part of the sneaker. Definitely getting the pair.
I don't think you're getting them. I don't believe you're getting them.
Those?
You getting them a release date?
No, I'm getting them dead stock. I'm not wasting my time waiting for sold out. I'm going straight to dead stock and I'm copping those.
Do you believe him?
Only if he getting 2 pairs.
Oh, she's funny. Hey, yo, and then my man Yeezy.
What size? But you probably wear nigga
My
feet,
man
though. You probably
Yeezy.
got like the nigga feet. What size you wear, blood? Like
We
you got like you
What size
short.
wear, blood?
Back to
You know what I'm
the
saying?
sneakers.
Exactly.
All right.
Okay, grown
Yo,
man
yo,
size
all right,
for your feet.
So the
We ain't
Yeezy
tryna-
700s. Yo, Yeezy been dropping a pair of sneakers for the last 3 weeks consistently.
Those shits is dirt.
You know what I mean? Look, listen, man.
I don't have
I'm
nothing in the closet right now to match the crush
I
those
could
right
have
now.
killed those right now with the Grays.
You could have been doing it, but you ain't crushing it, bro. You got red, you got all types of shit. That's not crushing those, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Those are
$300. You know what I'm saying?
But he Haitian, so you gotta, you know.
Listen. Look, I got the Pumas on today. But
You know what I got on.
You know, like Tim's. But yeah, those
The
Yeezys is
good
alright.
old-
They
the good old-
300. They dropping
the
tomorrow.
good old butters.
You know what I mean? They dropping tomorrow. And then these the YSL joints.
YSL.
See now, this is what I don't know. I like them, but do I like them because they YSL or do I like them because they look
Then
like
you
the
like them because they
ones?
YSL. Stop it. They like boxing
Them
sneakers.
shits look like the ones, bro.
It's fake
Those
ones.
look like ones.
They
to
got
me.
the one.
That's what I'm saying.
They got the
like,
one front Gucci side.
That's,
And a
that's what
boxing
I'm
boot
saying.
bag.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. Like, it's very
Species.
So no
You know-
bomb for
you know
those?
what?
No bomb for those?
No bomb for those. 'Cause
Do
I
you
feel-
get this? You
Yeah.
get the buzzer?
Yeah.
You know,
Alright,
because
get outta
like
here.
you know, like I don't know, man. Like they took the whole style from the ones, and the ones is one of my favorite sneakers. The breads, matter of fact, I'm saying the one. Let's just say the breads. It looks like the breads. And you know how much they asking for these? $5.75.
Somebody paying for
Five.
that.
What? People are copping those, especially the breads is hard to get your hands on anyway. You could get your hand. You know what's funny? You really can't get your hands on these like that. But I don't know, man. That's just like I like them because
We don't like them. What's the next sneakers, bro?
Not that's the ending of the foreigns. You know, I always got to give y'all a pair of foreigns. These are the YSLs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And this is what they doing, man. But I don't know. But you know, beyond that, you know what I'm saying? Beyond that, we're gonna talk about some things that just happened this week. You know what I mean? It's kind of sad.
Oh wait, the clap go away because it's kind of sad.
It's kind of sad. I kind of have Cliff Dixon. You know what I mean?
That
Adopted
was my
brother
babe,
of
bro.
Kevin Durant. You know, it was his birthday this week. He was celebrating his birthday and got
Who is
shot.
this?
Cliff Dixon.
Kevin Durant.
Kevin Durant's adoptive brother.
You know what's crazy? I seen that on the news that he got shot at his birthday party, right?
Got shot at his
in the
birthday
parking lot.
party, man, in the parking lot.
How could somebody that's related to KD get shot? What's the situation?
I mean, you know, bullets, you know, it just what's the situation behind it? They don't have a suspect yet. It's really they don't know if it's
Nah,
a
rest in
random
peace, though,
it's
bro.
sad. You know, a lot of people know him for dating Erica Mena. You know what I mean? It's really sad, man, because he was 6'10", he was a baller. He was trying, he played overseas.
It's kind of sad because he
just
died
dropped
on his
the-
birthday.
Yeah, he dropped some music not too long ago. This was his track.
You know, it's
Play the
kind of
clip
sad
his
that he
song.
died.
Play the clip of his track. Play the clip of his track.
At his celebration.
At his birthday, bro.
At his celebration.
32 years old.
32
One place with the 30 on me. Make a nigga call a timeout. 700 horses, I slide out. Sound like the zoo, let a line out. And you know I brought the bass with me. In case your bitch nigga play with me.
Crazy.
Big drum,
He
brought
was
the bass with
6'10",
me.
you know what
Pick it
I'm
up
saying?
like
I ain't
Good,
gonna
bro.
lie, like Cliff Dixon been my crush for years.
Yeah, he had a lot of followers on Instagram.
But salute
like
to
him,
rest in
but
peace
rest
to
in
all the
peace,
other people that died on their birthdays.
Yeah, rest in
at
peace to-
parties.
This is crazy.
That's
man.
local.
It's sad, man.
That I know. You know what I'm saying? All my homies that died at parties. Rest in peace. My son Gooch died at parties. You saw me? So that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, Duke. But rest in peace to Duke. You know what I'm saying? And he shouldn't have died on his birthday. He shouldn't have died at a celebration.
he's definitely-
You get what I'm saying? But you know.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. But that was something that happened this week. You know, it's ears to the streets. We definitely got to talk about everything.
Of course.
You feel me? Like,
Of course,
you
I
know.
like it. It was good.
Yeah,
It was
definitely,
good.
definitely.
I don't have a rest in peace type
Nah,
of.
we
need
We're
that
just gonna say R.I.P. to Cliff Dixon.
moment of silence. Oh,
We're
no?
gonna send our condolences to Kevin Durant. You know what I mean? And basically, but if do we have time? Because you know, I definitely got my Women History Month thing. But if we don't have time, it's all good. We got time. So all right,
we got 2 minutes. They said
we got 2 minutes. Oh, yo, let's get out with Women History Month going. We got 1 minute. Let's go Women History
2 minutes and a
Month.
half or
Real
something.
fast, real quick. This is what we're gonna talk about. We talk about inspirational females in our life. You know what I mean? The first,
Jessie.
Jessie inspiration. But the first
Strong Jess.
this is America's first female lawyer. All right, Myra
Oh,
Bradwell.
Myra
Bradwell.
Bagwell.
First female lawyer.
Wait.
in
Let me
America.
look at. Wait. Is
Check
she
it
a
out.
kill? Is she a
Oh,
kill?
I think she's pretty. All right. Well, she was born in 1831. You know, her husband became a lawyer in 1955. While she was with her husband, working with her husband, learning with her husband, reading with her husband, she became his apprentice. But that wasn't fulfilling enough for her. She wanted to study law.
Her husband was a lawyer.
Her husband was a judge.
A judge.
Became a judge.
But was he a lawyer?
Yeah, he was a lawyer.
Had to be
Definitely
a
was a
lawyer.
lawyer. He was a lawyer. He was a great lawyer.
So she helped him through the law school.
Helped him through the law. But
She
you
was
know
up-
what?
she
We
was-
don't have time. You know what? We got because they're not giving me time.
Just
They
go ahead,
killed-
just talk,
But anyway,
bro.
you know, she became a lawyer. But okay, Myra Bradwell, hit me up on my page. We'll talk more about her. But the first black female lawyer was Charlotte E. Ray. First female black lawyer in America. Charlotte E. Ray. I hate feeling rushed, but you know, she She was born in 1850. She became a lawyer in about 1911, 1912, about then. Her inspiration came from Myra Bradwell. You know what I mean? She's seen that Myra fought the whole stigma as far as with, you know, females being lawyers and females being able to create contracts, and basically she became a lawyer herself. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm rushed. I can't really get into it. So, but you know, basically, you know,
That's
those are
her
the
right
first
there?
female- No, these are just other female lawyers that, you know, inspirations to
Wow.
others, man. Down the line, you know, just basically inspiring others to become female.
Can we get a hand
lawyers.
like City Girls is name.
No, not like City Girls. No.
I thought City Girls doing positive stuff out here.
I
No,
mean, listen. Anyway, look. Go back to that one picture right fast. Look at that. See how beautiful that is. That is. You need to enlarge in that for everybody to see. That's Harvard's Black Law School Student Association class of 2018. You see that? You see that? But you know, just go on my page, holla at C's. C's will definitely tell you the story about Myra Bradwell. I tell you a story about Charlotte E. Ray, and I tell you about some of the great female lawyers that's right now. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, that's Ears to the Street. You know what I mean? Black Women History Month. It's not only Black women. It's Women History Month.
No. This is
Like
what
I said. I always say.
First of all, y'all
take
need to
inspiration for others
peep
to
the
inspire
way
yourself and inspire others.
my son introduced it with a woman, whatever ethnicity. Then he took it home.
Okay.
Fire.
Oh, appreciate you, bro.
As long as you bring it home.
Fire. Took it, brought
I
it
wish
home.
I was able to tell more of the story though.
It's
man.
all good.
The
They
story
need to do their
matters,
own
man.
research. You dropped the name.
Yeah.
Told her what it's
Myra
about.
Bradwell,
Do your own research, Nate.
Charlotte E. Ray.
And City Girls is not.
And when we come back, Birdie talk.
Yeah, I thought she was. I thought they music was.
The music is cool.
Nah, I thought it was like
Inspire y'all to be great.
it
Then
could be
great.
background music too.
Be great. Inspiration comes from all.
Definitely. I'm inspired by you guys.
I'm inspired by you too, Chanel.
You inspired me to be on time.
Pole dancing nigga.
Inspired.
Man, I don't know. These titties make you do an extra set, nigga.
Nah, it's because
what's cool. What's wrong with it?
Baby, cool the temper. My nigga, give me ginger. Say, get you bad, say. Baby, let me give you love. Baby, let me give you more. Baby, me, I give you all. Oh, African girl, my lover. I say, somebody, anybody, tell my Monica, I love you, baby. Marry me, baby. I say, somebody, anybody, everybody, tell my Monica, oh, what do you, baby? And I must do marry you, baby. I wanna take you far away. You don't know. Bad man. Yeah. This body, baby, oh. This body, baby, oh. Yeah. It's a bad man thing, yeah. Bad girl make you wind the bass, nah.
You need to give me a shot of your shit because you baby saying it.
Welcome back to the show for real people, guys. Okay.
For real?
I'm on.
So let's get it.
What's up?
So let me ask y'all a question. How many cups of water do you drink? You guys drink every day?
Don't play with me. I drink a lot of water.
I said how many cups? About. If you had to make an estimation.
Half a gallon.
Maybe like 2-3 bottles. I mean,
Half
4-5
a-
bottles. I don't
No,
know.
no, no.
I drink a lot of water.
Let me tell you what I do.
Well, if you didn't
It's
know,
a lot of.
Can I tell you?
fine. Real quick. Make it
Let me
that
tell
fast.
you.
Real fast.
Tell.
I got like these cucumbers chopped up in a gallon.
And you got your lemon water and stuff like that.
No lemon.
No lemon.
Just Brita water.
Okay.
Filter water. Put it in that. Let it soak for a little bit. Let it make sure it's
Oh,
cold.
you Haitian.
That shit good as hell.
I know
Nigga.
it is.
I drink at least half of
How
that.
about
Okay.
celery? Have you tried it with celery?
So,
Never celery.
Yeah,
With
celery.
water?
Yeah,
Celery
bro.
with
Celery,
water?
yeah.
That's probably disgusting.
Go ahead.
so apparently you're supposed to drink about 7 to 8 glasses a day. So you guys are definitely doing well with that. If you didn't know, today is actually National Water Day.
Okay.
So shout out to that. So with that
That's why
being
we got
said,
these weird cups in front of us.
right, we're gonna
These ain't
taste. We're gonna
shots.
taste test a couple of these and try to figure out the brands. But before we do that, I just want to let you guys know, if you don't know, 70% of the Earth is actually made up by water.
Water.
If you also didn't know, 70% of the Earth's water is actually used to process food. So if you didn't know that, just want to shout that out. Also, shout out to Jaden Smith, who actually basically created the water box with a church inside of Flint, Michigan, to help the Flint water crisis. So that's also dope. Shout out to a black young man doing great things, and shout out to Flint, you know. But let's just jump into this water stuff.
Ain't your body like 70% water?
It is.
Okay.
Actually, your body's 80% water, I believe.
80. You sure?
Yes, I believe it's 80.
Somebody Google that.
Somebody
Google.
fact check.
Somebody
All
fact
right,
check
so
that.
let's get into it. We're gonna basically how this is gonna work is that we're gonna try all the waters and try to figure out what brand is
Can
it.
we start at 4?
Is it Voss? Is it tap water? Is it Fiji? Is it Poland Spring, or is it Essentia? We're gonna figure that out. Let's see how well we know our water.
Can we start at 4?
You want to start with 4?
I want to start with 4.
You want to start? All right, let's go. Let's start with 4.
Let me start with 4.
Ain't none of this toilet water, right? All right, just have to check. Ew.
Who's gonna give us the right answer?
Chris.
That's tap water.
This is definitely tappy right here. Number 4.
That's tap.
This is the water I use on my
That's
ooze
tap
and
water.
noodles. Facts.
Number
This the
3.
water. This is the water I use on my mac and cheese. Facts.
You put water in your mac and cheese?
How you gonna boil the noodles? How you boil the noodles? How you gonna boil the noodles? Explain that.
Actually,
Let me hear this. How you boil the noodles?
we're gonna get into that in a minute.
With Fiji water? That's
This
what you
tastes
do?
like essential.
Hold on, you even know what number you on, bro? What's
My
going
bad.
on?
It's
Number
3.
3.
3.
Come on.
3.
3 kind of tastes
We
like
have to go
Essentia.
three. We could have went 4, 1, 2. What's
Nah, I
up?
feel you.
No, we're not doing that.
I feel.
3 kind of tastes like
Okay, what's
Essentia.
number 4? Did we get what number 4 was?
We gonna get into it
I
after
said
we
that's
done.
tap.
I gotta
Four
That's
try
definitely
all.
tappy right there.
I
I'm
said
gonna
3
try
is
all of them.
essential. I think 3 is essential.
Nah,
You lied. I'm
I ain't
not.
gonna lie.
I'm not fucking with you. What you. I'm fucking with you. What you got?
2
What you got?
tastes like tap water.
You on 2?
Yeah, I'm skipping
All right,
y'all.
matter of fact, let me. Yeah, because you got. Nah, see, you gonna mess me up. 4 is the
To
tappy.
be honest, all this shit just tastes like water.
No, it don't.
All right, here's my guess.
Hold on. First of all, let's. All right. Before y'all think we're dumb, right? Waters. They supposed to say water ain't got no taste, right? That's what they say, right? Yeah. Yes or no?
Right, but also
All
water
right.
also
As
has
long as let's
minerals.
put that out there.
and-
As long as I know that that's a situation.
So I'm gonna say 1 and 2 is between Voss and Poland Springs.
2 is definitely Poland Spring.
Yeah, 1 and 2
Definitely.
is between
2 is
Voss and
definitely
Poland
Poland Springs.
Springs.
2
right?
is definitely Poland Spring. I have to put it in
4
there.
is tap and 3 is essential.
Lies.
I kind of agree with him. I think that
You
2
agree?
is Poland Spring.
2 is Poland. You smell me?
Yeah, bro.
Facts. This is
4 is definitely tap.
4 is tappy. So I got half these shits right. I need one more to be
3 is essential for sure.
3. I don't think I'm fucking with you.
And Fiji is number 1.
Yeah. Yep. Fiji and Poland Spring is similar,
So Chris,
but you can tell the
let
difference.
us
'cause I
know.
drink a lot
Are
of
we
Poland.
right or are we wrong?
I drink
So
a lot
wait,
of
you
Poland.
say Poland number 1.
Oh. So number 1 is essential. We were all
So none of
wrong.
them was tap.
Number 2 was Voss. Number
Damn.
3 is Fiji.
Poland
and number
Spring.
4 is Poland Spring.
How
And I
about
don't-
this?
Then Poland
So
is
at the end of
terrible.
the day, we
How about
all
this?
messed up, guys.
How about this, huh?
Listen, there are people out there in this
That's
world and in this
crazy.
city.
What do you call it?
All right.
What do you call it? What do you call the mix of everything, nigga? Fucking-
Wow.
It's called water.
So Poland Springs is the worst out of all of them.
all
Yo,
I'm
nah,
saying,
I say,
No,
yo,
it
I
is.
went by what tasted the worst.
yeah.
Poland Spring tasted the worst out of all of them.
It was.
First
It
of
was
all,
horrible.
That's crazy. That just made me.
Even though Aquafina is the most
right.
trash water.
Yeah, we did.
Did any of us
The
get
Vase. The Vase.
No, we didn't get.
one and
Did
two.
we even say Vase?
Yes,
bro?
we did. I said 1 and 2 is
We
similar
did.
to
We
Poland
did.
Springs to me. So I felt
But
1 and
that's
2.
not even. So you're wrong because 2 and 4 would have been right.
Okay. At the
Poland
end of the
Spring is
day,
4, bro.
You don't hear how stuck I am on the Poland.
Listen,
I drink a lot of Poland Spring
at
water.
the end
If
of
you
the
go
day,
into my car,
That 1 and 2
tastes
like
Poland Spring and Vase.
But number.
That's what I said.
look.
That's not what I said.
At the end of the day,
Yes.
there's still so many
Play
countries.
it back. Play it back. Because
He's so funny.
We'll watch the
That's
clip
what I
later
said, though.
and we'll
That's what I
catch
said,
it on
though.
social media. But at the end
I
of the
said
day,
1 and 2.
there's
I
so
feel
many
like Poland Spring and
countries.
Vase water is similar to each other.
So
That's what I said.
you got 2.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just
Did
saying
you
I'm
get
mad.
2?
Yes, I got 2, nigga.
So all I
God
want to
damn
say
it.
to
Yes, I
close
got
this
2.
off, all I want to say to
Shit.
close this off, Happy National Water Day. At the end of the day, there's so many countries and so many
National-
states that don't have
national
clean
water.
water. Hopefully, we can
Make
make
it a-
resources so it can be
Make
possible.
it a punch.
So shout out to that.
Punch.
Making a birdie punch.
Make the birdie punch. Did you?
I already did. So speaking of Birdie Punch, let's get into Birdie's segment. Birdie talk. So you need advice on something.
First
What's
of all,
up?
let's take this toasted birdie punch. National Water Day. Shout out to the waters.
What
Y'all
this-
got waters in the
what-
booth?
Let's toast into what
Shout out
Birdie
to the
said.
booth.
Got water. We got water. Everybody got water.
Right. Let's
God
toast.
bless.
Let's toast.
My boo
God
got
bless.
water. We good.
God bless.
And we out.
Thank God.
You know what I mean? Thank God for some water.
There's some things in my water. I
Don't
don't know
drink
if I
it.
wanna
Don't drink it. Don't drink it. It's
what's
not that deep.
It's cool.
Oh,
It's probably a lipstick.
I'm about to say it's my lipstick.
Yeah, it's probably a lipstick.
All right, what would Birdie say? What's up? You say you need advice.
Oh
What's up?
yeah, there's no introduction for me. No.
We gonna make you one. Birdie.
That was okay. Oh,
There you go.
bird call.
Birds. Y'all ever heard the Migos bird song?
Nah, I didn't hear
That's
that.
my intro. Make sure that's my intro.
All right,
Okay.
we get that together
Migos
for you.
bird song. But nah, something happened this weekend.
Okay.
Right? One of my homies, or whatever, his girl put like she posted a picture on IG.
Uh-huh.
Provocative,
Ooh.
seductive,
Uh-huh.
nasty,
Uh-huh.
How nasty?
thirst,
How nasty?
Uh-huh.
trappy,
How nasty?
damn near butt ass.
Okay. go
Okay,
ahead.
so
So I seen one of our close homies like that picture. Oh.
Mm.
And comment,
Mm.
go sis.
Mm.
oh.
So I stepped back like,
Mm. Go sis.
go sis.
Go sis.
Okay.
I like.
That was a like and a go sis.
First of all, me.
I'm rooting you on.
Okay, don't. That's it. First of all, I know somebody gonna be like, "What was you doing watching a picture that hard?" And
It don't matter.
It's just
she's butt ass.
Uh-huh.
So let's
okay.
Let's
Go
stop
sis. But that go sis was crazy.
First of all, what are you doing?
That
How
reminded
do you
me.
feel? Okay, this is what I'm saying. This is because last week was the how important is your best friend innovation.
Okay.
Right? So now this is my question. In social media, could your could your boyfriend or your significant other, right, like your like their friend? Could they like your picture?
I think it just depends. I feel like it depends on the photo for me. I mean,
Seductive.
I don't got nothing to say. Just
McNasty.
block that.
listen,
nigga. He
I just
can't-
feel like he
That's it.
shouldn't have
No,
like.
so you don't like that. So
Just
if
block
your girl,
it.
say your girl put up a seductive picture,
Uh-huh.
No.
and Tone Pervaz come through and
Look. I
Tone
feel.
in the booth like YB, right?
Yeah, tell
Fuck
it.
it, nigga. I ain't gonna put myself under the bus.
I
nigga.
don't think he should have liked the picture. I don't think that if it's a picture that's provocative. First of all, if it's that provocative, she shouldn't have posted it in the first place. But that's a whole.
If he
nother story.
agrees, right? If he agrees,
However, he should have saw that picture, kept his comments to himself, and kept it pushing.
If that's my friend, yo,
Period.
block my man. Yo, you out of
So
here.
if
And
he
then
like-
I'm gonna smoke him later.
so
What's
no,
up
that's
with
what I'm
you,
saying. So
boy?
you have a.
Listen,
Yeah.
I ain't got time to be playing, my nigga.
So if your girl, your girl,
Yo, block
your
my man. He's my homie. That's
Yeah.
not your friend. He's my friend. Block him, and I'm gonna check him later.
how you gonna
That's
check
it.
him? What's the
Yo,
situation?
my nigga, what's up with you, boy? Yo, I was just showing her support.
Could it get serious?
Yeah, I hear you, my
Could it
nigga.
get serious?
Nah, I ain't gonna get serious.
Could it get serious?
If he don't make it get serious, I'm just gonna say what I gotta say as a man to
He
him,
probably don't like you checking him.
and then I'm gonna you gonna get checked
So
even more.
this is what I'm saying.
Listen,
I can't argue with none of my
men
friends.
don't argue.
Calm down. This is Birdie. This
We
Birdie
don't
section.
argue.
Calm down.
All right, all right.
Listen,
We don't argue.
what I'm saying is, I don't argue over $20. Never in my
you
life.
feel me?
Never in my life would I argue with a
Not
nigga
going
over
to.
$20, you could keep that, bro.
Exactly, bro.
$40, you can keep that. My
Keep that,
best friend,
blood.
my nigga, 100 to 1,000.
He's blocked
You can
already.
keep. No, I'm not arguing with you over no band.
He's
If that's my
blocked
man.
already.
Listen to me, bro.
Okay.
Certain things I can't argue with my man about. $20, I'm not gonna like. A bitch can't come between me and my man. How about that? Me and my man's a bitch, not my girl. Like just a regular kill can't come between me and my homie. But I done seen that happen. You know what I'm saying? So a post that I allow my girl to post can't come between me and my man's.
Feel you.
I could address it.
Feel you.
But I don't think
Feel
if I feel like it's getting to a space where we're gonna
know
argue
what?
and get in a fight, I just
That
be like, you know
was
what?
dope.
Say
You
less,
know what?
blood.
Right.
Fuck,
I
she
agree.
posting that in the first place.
She
If he
posted.
agreed
You
to
know what?
it,
He got a point there.
I would check him, but if
I
I
ain't
see
even
it's
gonna
getting to
argue.
right.
Nah, you know
Can't
what?
argue.
I feel like liking the photo
I
was one
agree
thing,
with
but
you, bro.
commenting was a whole nother section about it to me.
You know
personally.
what?
I feel like him. I feel like him
Nah, let's clap it
commenting
up for that. 'Cause he
dragged
made me
the
look at it different.
situation.
Fuck you posting shit like that anyway.
That's true.
What is wrong with you?
But again, I feel like him commenting made it worse.
So if I post up a
Nah,
regular
yo.
bird picture, you know me, dreaded out, smell me, and then your homegirl,
it's like, go, bro.
Like, I see you out there, bird.
That's different. You're not naked. Anyway,
No, I'm just saying, if it's a seductive pic, if I have my shirt off or whatever, I just
Okay.
came playing ball, whatever.
Nah, it's gonna be
Dumb
mad
shit.
jokes on that picture, man.
Nah,
Ain't
definitely
nobody.
but I think we had a pretty good show today. You know, we did.
Yeah,
And
you
I
have to
feel-
wrap it. Let it just play out. But I'm
I
saying,
feel like
what
we
would
had
you
a
say? What
pretty
would you
good
do?
show.
What would you do?
What would
Like,
I
you
just want to
do?
say goodbyes and I'll get into what I would
She
do.
wanna
Peace out,
get
everybody.
by.
Thank you
What
guys
would
for
you
tuning
do?
in. Definitely see you guys next week for the final week. I mean, Caesar's gonna have something great for like the last Women's History Week. I know he is.
I guess.
So shout out to everybody. Shout out to Strong by Jessie for
Thank you, Strong
being
by
here.
Jess.
She's amazing. But here's how I would handle it. Again, I feel like we all adults. You post what you want. That's on you. I'm not here to babysit nobody. You do what you do. I really don't care. Honestly.
Yo, bro, you was right. Fuck
We
you
out.
posting shit like that anyway.
I thought this would have been juicier, but next week
See
I'll
my
probably
face?
come out with something different, something better.
What is wrong with you?
Nah, it was
Peace
juicy.
out.
Think I'm
Yeah.
joking? Think I'm playing?
We had to rush because they took so damn long with the audio.
What?